bam. Don't need fame. Bam, bam. Don't need credit card, except you do to buy cameras. Bam, boom. Bam, bam. Hello, all. Welcome to the dark room. I am Paul Hinton, the dude in the dark room, and it is Friday, October 28th, which makes it a photography Friday here in the dark room. So we're going to be doing some Freaky Friday type photography out of respect for All Hallows Eve, of course. We're going to be utilizing our chainsaw weaponry and launching some fools. We're also we'll modify our camera store, make it into a little haunted house camera store. Very simple. It's going to be a very simple build. Last year we tried to do a really elaborate haunted house build, and it was not. It just wasn't working. It was much more complicated than I foresaw when I had the idea of building a little haunted mansion and photographing it and doing some architectural stuff with it. That'd be cool, but it took way too long. It was like way too long of a build. So we'll do something super simple tonight. Ash outfit. It's Ash. Okay, so no, I'm in my. This is my Marty McFly outfit from Back to the Future. It's my Halloween costume. Me and my girlfriend were doing McFly and his girlfriend, little couples costume. And it's pretty cool, it's all right. It's all right. We're gonna go trick or treating. It's gonna be my third year in a row. See how many people frown upon me doing that. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna go trick or treating. I'm not doing a trick or not doing it. I put this on to snap the overalls, and that's about it. Or the suspenders. Suspender snap. It's a pro snap. ProSnaps suspender snap. But I got McFly's little aviator sunglasses. If we really want to swag it up, you can put those on. I'm not gonna wear these. It's kind of fit weird. I bought these specifically for my costume. Came in a 3-pack. It was kind of cool. They sit like a little high up. Hey, butthead, dude, that's heavy. That's heavy. And the only thing I was really missing, or at least the piece that I wanted that's missing, was his camcorder that he uses throughout the movie, or in the first movie at least. I don't know if the same camcorder pops up in the second movie. It must somewhere. I can't think of it though. But anyway, as you know, we are in the works, planning and producing photography in media type videos, and photography in Back to the Future is one of the ones. One of the more recent research projects I did, and since we're doing the costumes, is a great research project. And there is some cool photographic content in that movie that I could comment on, and I will. And one of those comments is he's got that sweet little Panasonic camcorder that he uses, and I kind of wish now that I had looked it up on eBay and seen if I could get one for like $20 or something like that. It doesn't even need to work, although if it did, bonus, right? Hey, butthead. Yeah. So, anyway, I hope everybody else is enjoying their Freaky Friday before Halloween. Hope everybody's being safe, and responsible out there. Hope you're having fun. Hope you've all had a good week. Now that we're in the dark room, I'm going to invite you all to just take a deep breath, relax a little bit, leave all your troubles at the door. Let's have some fun. Let's take some photos. We're not going to take anything too seriously. Thank you, Johnny boy. Thank you. Not gonna stress out here. We're not doing anything too serious. So let's have some fun. If you want to watch any of the previous streams, check out our YouTube page, because you'll be able to watch pretty much all the past content on there, as well as, like I was just talking about, eventually, we will have up what we're working on when we do these streams, which is the photography, in this case, photography in Fallout 76 video, detailing, describing, commenting upon, which is the hot thing these days, the photography in this game, what we like about it, what we don't like about it, what we've been doing with it, what we wish we could do with it, and that will end up on YouTube as well. Also, if you aren't into these long-form streams, this type of long form content, you can watch like the best clips from each stream on YouTube as well. So if you just want little tiny clip snippets of the best shots that we've taken on the stream, you can see them on YouTube as well as TikTok. Let's not forget our good, great man like TikTok from the conversation. Same exact short content though. Although I'll say this, I realized this today. I guess if you follow the TikTok and you're on TikTok, you will get the short stuff a day or two early because that's my uploading schedule. Is TikTok videos upload the day of the stream, or at least currently that's the scheduling that I'm utilizing. Uploading all that stuff on TikTok day of the stream, and then Saturdays are the YouTube dump where all the short clips end up on YouTube. So you'll be able to see the stuff earlier, I guess, if you follow TikTok. So your preference, you decide, you make the decision on what is best for you. Have it your way. And also for this game specifically, we have a pretty cool website in the works, in its infancy. That's the ProSnap Camera Club website. Why didn't that work? ProSnap. Well, ProSnap sounds kind of cool too. It sounds like some sort of a delicacy, like a prawn sap. It's like some kind of starting to sound gross. I was gonna say an excretion from a prawn. I don't know what that sounds very tasty, but most delicacies don't. And in fact, it actually seems like maybe it's like the big joke that some really, really, really old chef made, was like, dude, I'm feeding these rich people like disgusting shit. I'm gonna feed them some snails. I'm gonna feed them some raw meat and shit. And then they're gonna fucking love it because I'm gonna charge them up the ass, and they're gonna think they're the only ones that can afford it. And then joke gonna be on them because they're gonna be eating gross shit. So you know what? Prawn sap could be part of that. I would say. I know prawn is spelled differently. Don't worry about that. Also, if you take any of your own photographs, whether they're real-life photographs or in-game photographs, we have a really cool group of people on Discord that love this type of thing: photography, gaming, art, media, all that kind of stuff. And I'd love to see your work. If you have any photography that you want to share, I'd love to see what you all been doing, especially with your in-game photography stuff, which we call Fauxtography here in the dark room. But we do have a lot of really great people on there. I give you nothing but love and support, or at least that's all I get. So thank you all very much for that. And I'd love to see it. Everyone would love to see what you got going on. And if there are any games, like, I would love to know what other people's favorite games to take pictures in would be. You know what I mean? Only for you. Thanks, take care. It's my this is the 76 is like the main game that we're shooting on, at least on Fridays, and then we love Zelda, Breath of the Wild photography. I want to say that's the two most, other than Pokemon Snap, because I played the shit out of the first Pokemon Snap. The original Pokemon Snap on N64, which I have said, and I do promise again that we will be playing that. That's going to be a nice big deep dive. Eventually, we'll be doing like a full run through Pokemon Snap. Once we're ready, we got a couple other things on the docket to get to first. I hope that's okay. Other than that, though, what do we got? Well, of course, we're sipping on our beverage out of our Nuka-Cola brand mug. Tonight I'm doing vodka and a beer and some vodka in there. Very tasty, nice sippable. Happy Halloween, man. Trick or treat, more like trick or take a drink. Or treat and drink, something like that. I'm sure there's something in there. Anyway, sit back, relax, let's have some fun. Hopefully you'll have the game of your choice on at the ready, taking some photos, doing some cool stuff, whatever. Bonus points if you're playing Fallout, of course, while we're doing this. Bonus point alonas. Oh, also, I just want to point out, I know you can't see it, but So this Marty McFly costume, I do have a pair of jeans that I'm supposed to have on with this costume, but as you know, it's really hot when I'm doing these. It just gets really warm doing the streams because I got earmuffs on. I'm in kind of a smaller confined space with computer equipment and monitors and shit, heating things up. So I have to wear shorts, and the combination of this outfit with shorts on and these suspenders, it looks like I'm wearing like a kind of like a more of like a German, like a traditional German lederhosen type outfit. So I want you all to know that. I just want you all to know. All right, I'm not proud. Okay, I can take a little humility. All right, it's healthy. A little humility's good for you. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna do, let's go do. Well, actually, first, make it a thing here. Yeah. We could do that. First thing we should do is actually review. Oh no, dude! Eviction notice popped up. This event is awesome. I don't know if I'm gonna do it right now though. Obviously, I'm gonna stick with lone wanderer type vibe. Not gonna be getting on a public team just so that I don't feel like obligated to help the teammates out doing anything. I feel like a dick if somebody's doing something and then I kind of like bail on them. Here, actually, the first thing we're going to do, let's go do Distant Thunder. Right now, there's this special Halloween event going on, and there's these special enemies. Let's go see if there's any over here. Well, actually, no. First, I'm getting way ahead of myself. Slow down. Let's do the photo gallery review first, because we do need to make some room. And we got some photos last time. This one's okay. Bloody lens. Love that pose. Blue sky looks great. This one's pretty nice, almost fully silhouetted in front of that, or at least fully posed in front of the sun. Caught him maybe a second early to get that beautiful backlight situation. Obviously, they're way too large to become a full silhouette against the orb of the sun. Clouds are great, though. Not the best. I wouldn't say it's the best pose in the world. What I believe is the left hand being stacked up towards the head like that kind of ends up looking weird. You really want all of the limbs sprawled out. That's always my ideal pose, especially for fully silhouetted images like that. I guess on something like this, no, see that hand, this person's right hand now is kind of contracted back towards their torso, stacking up a little bit too much. So I think that alone kind of doesn't read very well to me. Although it's not the worst case here, because at least you can see the hand. You can really tell what the hand is doing, and you can tell the shape of that arm and all that. Like it reads pretty well, but kind of a boring shot overall. I'll get rid of that one, even though it's got a great blue sky, great clouds. Not the worst pose, but bloody lens here, almost a good silhouette in front of that sun, and that's a decent pose, but not gonna make the cut. We did a little Settler Wanderer portrait. She's still in her space outfit. I think I changed her to the space suit type outfit. Like whatever one of the first alien invasion events that went down like last year, and I like never switched her back. She also just disappears from my camp pretty often, so I don't always get a chance to check in. But these shots, I do like the way the light's breaking through those trees. That looks really cool. And I also like the depth that we can feel looking into that dense forest, swampy background. That looks really cool to me. The light, again, breaking through those trees looks really cool. The overall color looks pretty rad. Although I think I enjoyed, we have these two shots. This is what I wanted to mention. Because we did wait a few minutes between taking these shots, or at least a minute or two between these two shots, the color of the light changed because I believe this is the sun going down and starting to set. So it became a much warmer sunlight breaking through those trees. And that, I think I don't like quite as much as when it was a more white, pure white light, or a more neutral color temperature coming through the trees there, because those light rays really stand out better. I want to say they stand out better, and because our little Settler Wanderer is wearing a little cow print outfit with white involved in the colorway for that outfit, I think it feels better to have a little bit of a hint of white in terms of that light coming through the trees. It feels like it's more suited and fitting for the outfit that this person, the Settler Wanderer, is going to be wearing. If I had put them maybe in a warmer, like toned outfit, and that was matching the colorway of the image overall, I think I would have maybe liked the second one better. Either way, I'm not saving either of these, but I did want to point that little piece out. Peace out. We got Scorched in Flight. This one's okay. Not really that special. Again, stacked limbs, and they're just rotated a little bit too far away from camera. I would have had them rotate towards camera a little bit and open up that left arm, or raise that left arm away from the body a little bit more. Sky looks okay. Stars look pretty good. No moon in there. We can delete this one. That's not really like a magical shot. We did a little pumpkin house photo shoot. I don't really like this shot. The moon is directly above the pumpkin house. It's kind of being blocked by my follower goal, which you should take note of if you're new to the stream, obviously. But that moon would look absolutely beautiful above the house like that. Unfortunately, it did get blown out because now that we've aimed down towards the house, the camera basically does an automatic exposure within the central portion of the frame. It's the same way a real camera would have the light meter, or at least some light meters on cameras, depending on the way you set it and the camera you're using, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Some cameras have the light meter basically taking its reading from the center of the frame, as that's where most people would put their main subject that compose like fools. I'm just kidding. So Night Thunder Pinched composition is great. But anyway, it took the light meter reading essentially from this foreground area that is much darker than the sky, and so the sky got blown out. And this would have looked pretty cool with that moon really, really well exposed up there, but it didn't work out. So we can delete that one. There's a super bloody lens, flying, scorched. Little branches in the bottom of the frame. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Gross, gross, gross. The moon doesn't even look good. Bye. Same song and dance with this one. I do love these random crops when the body is just kind of like floating out of the frame somehow, and you can't really tell if they're hanging on something or they're standing on something. Whether it's, a small portion of their torso or just the legs or the feet or whatever. Sometimes they can look pretty funny and interesting. This is not a good example of that. Bye. Again, little Jack at the pumpkin house portrait. Pretty fun. Pretty fun. Nothing really that special, though. Again, I had visualized the moon right above the house there, adding that beautiful celestial body to the top of the house, but it just, the way the moon falls does not meet that space in the sky. So we do have that beautiful Milky Way up there, which is gorgeous in its own right, but this is a shot we could pretty much get almost any time. There's nothing really unique about it, in my opinion, so we can just delete that one. Same thing with this guy. Bye. Bloody lens. Good looking. Moon looks pretty good right there. Maybe a little overexposed. Almost a good pose. Almost a good pose. Bloody lens, though. Goodbye. This guy, we got bloody lens. That's a good pose. We got all the limbs sprawled out. The sky looks great and the moon looks great. Stars look great. Bloody lens, though, and there's that silly power line cable or a telephone line cable, kind of just going right through that bottom left corner, and I'm not into that. So that's when we delete. This shot's pretty good, and this is, I think, one of the best chainsaw flying scorched shots that we've got so far. Again, that's kind of going to be one thing I'm going to focus on a little bit tonight, is launching people with the chainsaw again. Super Halloween-like. And this is like the best of those type of shots that I've had so far. So I'm going to keep this one. Really wish the moon was, again, a little bit more visible. I hate it when it starts to hide behind the clouds and almost looks transparent or something. Flying Super Mutant. This shot's pretty boring. Pretty boring shot. I like that satellite dish in the background. I do want to incorporate that type of thing. Maybe we can go up. Maybe we'll go up there tonight. Let's do that. Let's try to make that a point to get up there tonight to one of those satellite dishes. I do really love including those in the frame when possible. And if we get a good close-up, or at least make it larger in the frame by getting in a position closer to the satellite dish, we can make some really cool images. That one didn't really count, though, as a good image. This one is just so full of blood. It's like, what is even going on there? But I do kind of like the way that there's a void right where the where the super mutant is placed. Like there's that entire straight line from the top to the bottom of the frame. And then the pattern that the blood creates, there's at least enough of it so that it looks like a intentional part of the image. But, you know, it's still not that great. Goodbye. I do really like this shot of Foundation with the moon, full moon just above the spire of Foundation, but I think I only kept this to reference it so that I know we want to go back and get that shot, which I guess I still will keep it because I do think that's a really beautiful shot. And here, I just don't like how the moon is just barely offset from the center of that antenna. It's just like a little off. And if I went back, I'd love to get that moon directly pinpoint centered on top of that antenna, on top of that spire. So, but I'll say again, save it so that I see it again and it'll remind me to go back and do it. We might not do that tonight. I don't know. There's a lot I wanted to get to tonight. And it's already 8:30, you know what I mean? Because I'm so slow. Yummy. Anyway, we have 19 shots we could take, so that's good. We'll stick with that for now. Oh no, did Distant Thunder go away? I bet somebody else did it. I was hoping to do that event, but we don't... whatever. We don't need to. So chill, yeah. It's so chill. So the first thing... I think the first thing we should do is go do the... Let's do the... Whoop. Yeesh! Luckily, it wasn't my beer. It was my controller. Let's go build... Let's go remodel... Let's go remodel the storefront. Uh-oh, my main camp. I know Eric Von Doom is at my camp. I don't want to shut my camp down. I have to swap camps. But hopefully they're just grabbing my Halloween candy, and I will know because if somebody does... Wait, did it already... Oh, no, somebody grabbed Halloween candy. Did they already do that? Did they do that earlier? I don't know. Let me give this person a minute to grab some candy from my... You know, while we're waiting for that, why don't we go grab some candy? So one of the coolest things about these Halloween events, or at least one of my favorite things about the Halloween season in Fallout is this little Halloween trick-or-treat candy bowl thing that they do, where you go around collecting these special mystery candies from the special enemies, the seasonal enemies, the scorched enemies. What the hell? That was weird. I've actually seen that happen. Like, you get to a location and somehow a dead enemy is, like, launched into the air. These random meats just sitting here. Wonder if this guy must know that these rats are always in this one specific spot and then has them just get taken out because it looks like it's happened a couple times. That's why there's these random meats on the ground. It means that those enemies have been killed. And then I don't know if it's a time thing where the loot will automatically just drop loosely on the floor for pretty much anybody to grab. But anyway, that's what happens. So anyway, you collect the candy from these special enemies, and then you place a little candy bowl at your camp, and then you load up He got a little ally dressed as a clown. You load it up, and then people go around, and you basically trick or treat. You got a little candy bowl, and you grab one. Thanks for trick or treating. Have a candy. Come back to this camp in an hour, and feel free to visit others in the meantime. So you can't just sit here and spam it. Hey, don't be greedy, it says. But then you add to your trick or treat from other players' candy bowls, and what that does is it encourages you to visit. Ooh, is this guy gonna nuke? No, unwanted ham. He could. But what it does is it encourages you to visit other people's camps, and I love looking at people's camps design stuff. Eric Von Doom. This is the guy that's at my camp, so let's repay him with a trick or treat. Grab some candy. It doesn't tell you when, unless you do that first. You get one little award for somebody taking the candy that you've placed. Oh my goodness, I'm stuck. Oh my goodness. Twin Lakes, guys over by Twin Lakes. Did I say cheers? Cheers. Happy Halloween, everybody. I love you guys.
Now it's locked in place. Okay.
You, Johnny boy.
You say,
Oh God, Harold.
Okay, so. Thank you. Yeah. Harold. Oh my God, Harold. Look, we got an impaled skeleton with a pink flamingo. That's funny. Okay, let's grab this guy's candy, and then I'm gonna go. Hopefully, this guy, Eric Von Doom. Eric Von Doom is. See, they're still at my camp. Whatever. We'll go check out what they're doing. I just don't want to. Let's go with Radstag with the camera. I'll let you live, but you've been marked with my camera. You think anybody has ever been hit with a Leica and then the red dot with a Leica, the Leica logo red dot? I wonder if that's ever left an impression on anybody, and then I wonder if that person's value increased because of it. Because that is possible. Crazier things have happened. You know? I like this design. This guy's camp is rad. Look at this design. The red brick. It's like almost like a little fort or castle type vibe. First of all, I love castles. You know that. Y'all know that. But where is your candy bowl? Usually people either put it right at the front of their house or their base, which would make sense, or you want it next to your vendor. Am I being a doofus and I'm not seeing this thing? Hey, my luck increased. Woo! Am I missing it? There's the hidden painting here. Maybe it's behind the... No, it's locked. Oh, there it is. What am I doing, dude? Thank you! Trick or treat! Hey, you know what? I did lie, huh? Because I said I wasn't going to trick or treat in my costume this year, but I am. Surprisingly enough. Okay, let's go see. This person's at my camp, but I don't know what the hell. They're in the same. They're not moving. Also, what the hell is preventing me from fast traveling? Because you are gonna get it. Oh, it's this Radstag. Dude, I told you, Radstag. I only give people one warning. Is there another one? Oh, you want a piece? Oh yeah, we gotta turn off. Hang on, we gotta do a couple things. One, change this to saving. I know my picture up here blocks the little selection screen, but there's a new feature where you don't have to save the pictures you're taking, and you can toggle between saving and not saving. It defaults to not saving, which is kind of fucked up for me because every single time I load in, it's set to not save pictures, and I'll whip my camera out, as I am one to do from time to time, and I will not take photos because I'll think I'm taking photos, but I don't. So I'd prefer that to be set default to take photos. I'm guessing they probably, had a lot of feedback, and most people probably said that they don't want to have the photos saved automatically or something. And so, you know, we live in a democracy, so that makes sense and all. Let's see if I nuke grenade this spot. There we go. What's up, dude? Oh, fuck. Luckily I'm not, luckily I am not, rested and well-tuned yet. Fascism for the win, yeah. How low was my health? Every time I die, I'm like, was my health super low? I don't think so. I got my dense armor mod going. Don't I? Do I not? Oh, dude, no shit, Paul. Dude, okay. So anyway, if you are familiar with what we were doing last time. Okay, hang on. This guy, let's launch him with the chainsaw. Whoops. Did they even fly? No, they didn't fly. I don't know if wolves fly as well with our chainsaw attempts. Okay, we gotta go change. I gotta get this densified because like I have no explosive defense. My mistake. But anyway, we can go back. Let's go to our main camp. And we'll see if this person is doing anything. Like, are they thinking about buying some of my shit? I don't have much in my store right now. We're going to stock it with camera, lighting, optical-based items right now, too. What was that explosion? Ooh, is a death claw down here? That's what that's going to be, huh? Oh no, it's a Grafton monster. How about you? Oh, he took me out. He flew pretty far too. You know, for a Grafton monster, that was a pretty good flight. Wait, do I take the sample? Hell yeah, I take that tissue sample. It's for a quest. Maybe we'll do that in a second. Oh, I don't have any MERVs. That was one of the tasks that we need to accomplish. I wanted to see if this guy would fly. These large creatures, Grafton monsters, Scorch Beasts, Mirelurk Queens, Super Mutant Behemoths. Okay, no, I heard a Deathclaw, dude. Oh, yeah, I heard that Deathclaw. Okay. Were they fighting? Deathclaw has no health loss yet. He'll one-shot me for sure right now. I don't have any buffs or anything. Can't one-shot me if you don't get a shot off. So, here, let's densify. Here's the thing. Okay, we're using, I was in the middle of saying this. Last time we set our character up, we dressed in our attire that we wanted to have for Halloween. And I absolutely love the way Raider armor looks. I think it's like some of the coolest looking armor in the game. Problem is that it is also basically the worst armor in the game in terms of your actual damage reduction across the board. I think heavy, if you have if you're wearing heavy Raider armor, I think you get a decent amount of physical damage reduction, but energy damage reduction is especially sad on these pieces. So it's actually pretty, it's like maybe a decent choice. It's a decent choice for melee because of that physical damage reduction, since you're going to be taking a lot of physical damage yourself. In fact, here's what I want to do. I'm going to put on something that should help our survivability out. I'm going to take off... No, see, Incisor is so important, though. Let's see how we do. I'm going to take off Incisor. Because... Blocker is really gnarly. 45% less melee attack damage. That can really up our survivability, and I don't want to die too much. Although I'm gonna be sacrificing a little damage, so we'll see how I feel. I didn't feel that powerful a second ago, but then I also don't have all my buffs going, so maybe we'll feel better after that happens. Perhaps. Anyway, I don't see that dude here. That person has been Eric Von Doom. What are they doing at my camp? Where are you? And why are you here but not here? Why did I waste time not changing my camp location so that you could stay here? Because I'm a nice dude. Okay. Oh, I have a disease. Okay, so anyway, now that that guy's not here, Deathclaw in raid or armor. Let's go. Let's do activate our most hand camera shop. It's just down the road here. We ain't going far. Test your metal popped up. Hang on, let me go do It's a Trap really quick if I can make it. This is a scorched event, so it should spawn scorched creatures, and we want that scorched. The special. We have 9 seconds. Ah, gotcha. Watch how quick I'll do this. I also have. This is reminding me. I have a sweet chainsaw that we could fuck around with. It is a zealot's chainsaw, so it should do more damage to scorched. Specifically, let me make sure I'm on the right. Watch. Let's fly this guy. There he goes. Above the Scorch Beast, dude. Let's see how that looks. Also, let's turn off highlight corpses really quick before we go any further, because that doesn't look good. Display highlight corpses disabled. And then look at this Scorch Beast. This is such a sad. It's so sad. Whoa, whoa, what the fuck are you going, dude? I'm also still not densified. Ah, how about you? Y'all don't even know where I am. Don't even try. Here, let's hit this guy next to the car, because that'll explode twice. Maybe send up everybody. Oh. You guys go so high with this thing, man. Back off. That guy went up. Let's get 2 of them up in one. No, that guy didn't go the highest. Ah, here's what happens though, is like people get lost. They get lost in that, oh, I am woefully low on Nuka-Colas too. I don't like, oh wait, Spooky Scorched, okay. Oh, is it 2-star, okay. So I don't want to fly this guy. I don't want to fly that guy, so I won't use VATS, because VATS is what's... It's those VATS explosion, terrible. I'm not even going to take it. Dude, you better not have killed that Spooky Scorch. Over here. And I don't want to take any food buffs or anything yet, because I don't want to, I don't want to spend our food buff time on building, which is why I want to do that first. Because you know what? I mean, I get caught up having fun. I'm so sorry. Super sorry, Mr. Gutsies. Colonel Gutsies. Do those fly if I use the chainsaw on them? That guy didn't, but he was also maybe caught up in this, wait, no, he didn't. He might have been caught up in the trench here. Oh wait, did I grab that Spooky Scorched loot too? I did, right? What's up, dude? Oh, high wire walk, dude. Ooh. Bloody lens. Bloody lens, but that might have looked like they were walking on those high wires, but I kind of don't think so. I think I caught their foot a little bit too low. Is it another spooky? No. What's up, dude? Back turn. Big mistake. Never turn your back on a death claw with a chainsaw, dude. We can fly this guy. He's individual. Okay. Tell you what. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck was that? That was not my fault. That was not my fault. I was holding attack. Min-max. What's up, ignorant? Todd Howard for the win. I was holding attack right there, and it wasn't doing shit. And there is some kind of an order. If you're using VATS with these melee weapons, there's like an order of operations that you have to follow through with. Otherwise, the attacks just don't work. It's kind of weird. Also, third person in auto melee stuff in VATS doesn't seem to want to happen either. See, but that worked. We could do another maybe high wire Walken type shot. Christopher Walken. Ooh. Maybe I should have tilted down just a little bit, like right here. I should have been there, but we'll see. We'll see about that. We'll check those out later. Not right this second. But let's do our photo store augmentation. Yes. Okay, I think I got all the legendaries from over there. I thinks. Oh, also, that's what I needed to do. I'm like extremely stocked up on these little candy bowls that you get from each one of these legendary guys. And I did want to put those, I think they're considered an aid item, spooky treat bag. Bethesda, why the fuck do these weigh 1 pound? I mean, why are you... It's like they're punishing us for gathering the items that you want us to gather up during this event. That's probably one of my biggest complaints. It's like, this is 1 pound. And I know, it's like, I guess they intend for you to just consume these immediately because I guess they expect people to not want to save them. But here's the deal. I also have some mole miner pails saved too. But I like to save these until one of the special events where legendary items go on sale at the Rusty Pick with Murmur. Murmur at the Rusty Pick will sell legendaries for cheap on those special... Oh shit, did I not grab my loot? On those special seasonal... I guess they're not really seasonal. I guess maybe technically seasonal. What the hell? Why isn't it? Okay, that's fine. And so like I save all those. I save all my treat bags and my mole miner pails because I don't want to fill up on my legendary script, and that's probably not going to happen right now. So I'm probably going to consume a lot of those because I still have 4,000 legendary script I can grab. But traditionally I would save all those and then wait until one of those legendary sales and then consume them so I can offload the massive amount of legendary script that I'm going to get. Wait, I see a glowing rad stag. Prime opportunity for the chainsaw. Prime. Oh, he's turned around too. You fool. Yeah, I think the quadruped characters, the quadruped enemies don't seem to fly as well. That's okay. That just means we got a Merv. Do not let me forget to put Serendipity back on, by the way, because that will screw me over. And I know I'm getting way too ahead of everything. So let's build some Mercs. Had to do that. Serendips. Serendip sticks. Merv. Glowing Radstag. Where would we want them to go? I think I'd want them to go over towards the monorail elevator and maybe those power lines. Like, maybe get a shot of the power lines. Over here, we're kind of losing. Actually, you know what wouldn't be bad is like this. I love that color from the Sundew Grove. And that creates like one layer of that beautiful pink color pop, pink-red color pop. And then you have the distant hills in the horizon, and then the foreground layer of that brown grass. So I think I'd launch them that way. Only bummer is the sky, no matter where we go right now, is real drab. This is why it's actually a good moment to... Here we go, dude. Why is he coming back this way? What? What the hell? Okay. It launched exactly in the direction I wanted it to go. And I should have kept eyes on it. I went down to compose for that shot we had planned. And then it didn't fall into my frame. And then I was like, wait, was I completely misjudging the trajectory there? No, it was definitely going that way. It hit something in the sky. And then it just shot out that way. That was so weird, but you know what? That's okay. This game generally has no bugs. Gravity's confusing, yeah. In the Fallout universe, gravity, you know what? It's after atomic war, okay? So who knows what would happen to the Earth's gravitational forces and the magnetic differential between the polar opposites of the ionic sphere, you know? That's how I'd describe it. That's what I would say about it. Anyway, let's go back and do our... This guy's still at my camp. I swear he wasn't there. That must be a bug. That's a fair point. I'll get tossed some slack. Yeah. How could you know? See, what happens is the radiation gets into the rocks, and then it instead of creating a polarity that would not be natural, it actually creates a parallel polarity within itself that's sent into the stratosphere, and then that will create what we call magnetic streaks through the atmosphere, and sometimes that it can make things strange for the observer. That is. Okay, let's clear this. Let's clear some Paul fact for you. If you're not familiar, Paul facts. Deadly angler. Put that name to the test, dude. Yeah, he gone. Yeah, I think the quadruped characters don't want to launch as easily as the bipedal guys. At least that's how it would seem. Okay, so we have our very quick build on our camera store that we had here. And we're gonna revamp this up just like a little bit. I want to do, again, it's gonna be a really small shop. See, I get automatically in my little tree house here that came. It's a prefab. This area came built out with a sweet little tree house, and then I just added these awesome Mothman lamps all over the lanterns, rather, all over this tree. It looks pretty cool at night. Okay. But this is total garbage. We put this up in like 2 seconds. And I'd like to just remodel this kind of fast. Although I say that, and then it's like, what time is it now? 9? Let's see how long it takes. Get through this shit. Well, I'll take a big old gulp. It might end up being a refill night on the beer. Generally, I only drink the one drink while we're streaming. And then I'll do like a little celebratory drink at the end after I wrap up. But who knows, you know, it's Halloween and all that. And it's okay because I'm only drinking to escape. That's the only. It's not no other reason, man. It's just to escape. That's the only reason. So it's all good. It's a joke. That's a joke. But me and my girlfriend like to say that whenever we're like, let's have a drink. It's just to escape. It's only to escape really quick. Because if you know anything, that is exactly what you do not want to have to be doing. Ideally. Although as Julie says, oh wait, no, is it Julie that says it? Yeah, Julie in Fallout here, our radio host, who I can never really have on because I'm going to get copyright infringement with all the freaking musical copyright that they have. But anyway, Julie says, if drinking to excess is your only vice these days, things could be worse or something like that. But she's talking about being in a post-apocalyptic wasteland, so maybe a little bit more severe than what we're going to deal with in our life, maybe. But you know what? To each is their own. So anyway, cheers. Be responsible. Be safe. Have fun. Okay, so let's tear this whole sucker down, dude. Obviously, I'm keeping the perimeter. I got to keep this in the same spot. I had a little workshop built out here. Maybe let's just tear it all down. It's a tear down. Guys, it's a tear down. I don't know if I should scrap it or store. I'm just going to scrap it because all the things that are attached to these walls and shit that I'm scrapping, I think just end up being stored. Also, is there like a scrap all option? I don't think there is. Or like scrap a wider amount of things or something. Okay, cool. Let's get rid of this shit. And I'm literally gonna build like a one cell or one block. I mean, like one foundation size, just like that one was, but we'll just do it haunted mansion theme ish. Let's just put our camp thing here for now, just really quick, and then we'll stock it up with our photo items. Actually, these can be stored. I don't know why I just scrapped the workbenches. Those I can definitely keep stored. Kind of debating if I want to even keep the forbidden dig site here or not. I guess I could. That feels pretty creepy. And then maybe we can build onto that. Because I kind of also, I think I know that this this windmill here is very different. These are really hard to place. Because of, I mean, it's easy to place if you don't mind the freaking the stilts sticking out of the ground. I like hate it when I have small areas of the parts of the camp like floating, or they're spaced out between the ground. So, I mean, I guess I could always redo that. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. It's a teardown. I don't know how many times we gotta tell you it's a teardown. It's a teardown. So I also should have left that one floor here because I think I did like the way it was kind of incorporated into the forbidden dig site zone. So maybe let's actually just recreate that. I know I just wasted time basically, but I did like how it looked, that it was kind of part of this structure as well. So let's do our best to kind of synchronize these, because that would look kind of cool if it felt like this was a part of that same building. And then we'll just have this one side look more like a little haunted area. It's like a haunted area. And did this not? I think I couldn't put one here. Am I going to be able to do stairs right here? It's okay if I can't, but I'd like to, even though they'd be like one step. There were like some nice small little tiny stairs that you could do in Fallout 4. I don't know what the hell Is this one gonna go in there? No, it's like too low to the ground to actually put a staircase on. But I guess you don't need it. I mean, it's a small enough step. That's fine. Okay, wait. Is there a better foundation that's like the Haunted Mansion foundation? Floors. AstroTurf. Military Mosaic. Orange Shag. Stripped Planks Commonest. Herringbone. What one would I want? Fauxtography. Army Base. Carpinteria Cinema. Okay, that's an awesome. I forget what bundle that came with, but that's just cool. It's supposed to be like a movie theater carpet type thing. White Spring tile. I know there's a dungeon floor. That could be cool. Milled brick, antique. This is the kind of shit that I was like, don't spend too much time on this, buddy. Let's do, okay, there's the Haunted Mansion tile and the Haunted Stone. So I'll do these two. No, I'll do Haunted Stone. That looks pretty cool. I'm into that. Even though it really doesn't make sense with how... I guess that could be... It just looks like such a thin foundation. It's like, is that really stone? Just makes this feel like more of a facade of a stone flooring or something. But that's okay. I do really wish I could get it above... See, I have the Forbidden Dig Site entrance here at the lowest point I could get, and it still has this corner is floating a little bit, and that does bug the fuck out of me. Like, don't get me wrong, I do not like the way that thing is floating off the ground, but it's not that atrocious, and it's hard to tell unless you really look at it. Otherwise, I'd raise it up, because I actually don't mind. I would prefer like this, where there's the overlap from the actual map eating into the item. That's fine. That actually makes it look like it's part of the actual world. I like that. But I just hate it when there's the random floating stuff. Unless it's intentional. I've seen people do some really cool stuff with the floating... intentional floating design, but it just doesn't work for when you really want it to be, you know, no pun intended, but down to earth looking type of vibe. Anyway, that looks pretty sweet. That looks fine. Can I build any further this way with this stuff, though? Yeah, okay. Good to go. Good to go, good to know. I love those, like, it's going to be a single cell type of vibe. One flooring structure, but that's fine, because now we do need a spot for our generator. And that might be this far left area right there might end up being it. But for now, that's fine. Again, I didn't want to take too long on this. This is my problem with all my workshops and my designs and my camps. It's like, yeah, I really want to build this into something really cool. But I also really want to get to playing and doing, like, some of the events and some cool stuff and collecting some cool shit. So it's like, you know, I just don't know. Is this the haunted? Which one is this wall? Why don't those have names? I swear these usually... Oof, there was a patch earlier this week. Maybe they fucked it up. What a surprise. I swear the walls have their variant name on there that I do not see right now. It'll say, like, Haunted Mansion Wall and stuff. Anyway, I like this wall, so we're going to use that one. Do we want the doorway there? Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Why not? And then like a window on that side of the entrance. Window on that side of the entrance. Let's put down that generator and see if it might even work right here, because it might not. Not that I need it. It used to be you needed. Ooh, we gotta put down a haunted well. Hang on, let's put this. Let's put this right here in this little void, so if that void feels like it's doing something. Which these haunted wells are sweet, morbid wells, because they can collect tick blood. You know I love my tick blood now. But let's do a generator, one of those windmills here. Should be stored. Did I store it or did I get rid of it? I stored it. Smart, Paul. We want this to be like the powerhouse on this side of this little structure. So that should work there. And then we got a nice little windmill. But is that going to interfere with my building otherwise? I hope not. Let's pop a... Let's see, which direction are these supposed to be facing? There we go. Back like that. And we can walk out here. Let's make like a little zone here for stuff. We can do... This can be where we put our crafting area. Vault room entrance? Why do I have that? Let's do a... armor workbench towards the window so that doesn't obscure the actual window with its height. Just do a couple workbenches right here just for posterity. One workbench there, and then we'll do a weapons workbench, which I think this one is like the creepiest looking, if there is such a thing. As a creepy workbench, I think this one might take the cake, I guess. Just because it looks old school. Oh, also, I wanted to put a little wall here if we could. Keep it in theme. Can we get one here? No, but that's okay. That's okay. How about on this side? Yeah, wow. And this one? Maybe if we move the generator back a skosh. No, I doubt I'm gonna get a... I'm afraid if I put a wall there, I either won't be able to do the... Oh, that's right. I think this corner is a little too far situated. Through my perimeter that I can't place anything else on this side, unfortunately. So actually, you know what that means? That could be the side that we put a different... Oh, you can't... Can you not place stuff under this, though? I think you can't. Damn. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So we'll have a little jump down spot, or you can jump up. I'm into it. And then workbench for weapon. I swear I hear somebody with like stealth armor. Maybe I'm crazy. Might be crazy, but life's amazing. I'm gonna put this as far this way as possible. Okay, so now we can at least augment our weapon and armor. And then we have a little spot right... Dude, am I crazy? I swear. I swear I'm hearing Chameleon beeping engage and disengage, but whatever. Let's put stash box. Now, what I do? I wouldn't do anything about it if someone was hanging out. It wouldn't really matter. Let's do stash box. Sucks. You know what, Bethesda, give me a better freaking scrap box to match my other stash boxes. I'm going to use this awesome ornate stash box. I do really love that one. Yeah, dude, okay. So something that they did in that last patch fucked up the naming. So here you can see clearly, okay, this is the communist military safe. Each one of these stash boxes has a specific name. And this one is called the ornate stash box. Last time I checked, and now has no name. Oh well. It's just it's like the only bug I found in the game though, so we're good. And then we'll put our scrap box on top of that. Even though it does not fit the theme at all, but that's okay. You gotta put your scrap somewhere. Scrap that. Okay, that's cool. So we got our little work zone. We got a work zone. Let's actually do our dense armor mod now before I forget and die like 5 more times. Also, is there anything really cool going on the map? Nothing pressing. Something got messaged in the patch, unheard of. Yeah, I know. The image I always think of that I'm pretty sure I sent a GIF to my friends of Clark Griswold, aka Chevy Chase, in Vegas Vacation, National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation, when they go to the Hoover Dam. They're on the tour of the Hoover Dam, you know, with the dam guide. And they're walking through one of the hallways, and they're like, don't worry about the water leaking through the rocks. That's natural. It's not a big deal. And then Clark is like, goes and like starts picking at one of the rocks, and he like causes a little spurt of water to come out. And then he's like, covers it up. He like puts his little finger in it, and then another one pops out like right next to it, and then he puts his other finger in that one, and then another little water spurt comes out, and then he tries to put his gum in it. But it's like that's what my vision of. It's like, we patched. It's okay. We patched it. We fixed the bugs, dude. But it's like, well, a lot of things got messed up in the process. So I don't know how much you fixed, but thank you. I appreciate the effort. You know. Whatever. I'm not gonna be upset about it. You know, I'll deal with it. That is at least not quite that frustrating. Is like the naming. That shit's not a big deal. Am I going to be able to put a wall here? I might not. Fuck. I might not be able to put a wall. Ugh, this is where we're going to run into problems. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, I can't. Fuck. Okay. Damn you! Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I will definitely do, as I had described, a single, very small, single space. Here, we'll put, I guess this wall's unnecessary. And then again, just have this wall be unnecessary too, and we'll just have our little work zone free from walls. Again, this was not, I didn't want to spend too much time doing this. I just wanted to get a haunted vibe going. Windows on each side. Let's put a roof on the sucker. It's already taking way too long. Do we have the haunted mansion roof? Let's just use the, what is this? Some kind of like dilapidated glass? That's rad. Let's do... Unfortunately, they don't have corners. And of course, that'd be really cool too. But yeah, there's no... Oh, wait, yes, there are. What am I talking about? Yeah, let's do this. We'll put that on there. And then you just got to use these little half walls to fill in those gaps. A square window to match with the square windows down below. And then we just need these little sections to fill in that spot. Ah, get in there, fool. Okay, nice and small and easy, you know. Oops. We got the morbid well going on. Let's put it between these little rocks right here. And then boom, tiny little camera store. Okay, and then we gotta do like a. Obviously, we gotta pop a couple vendors in there. Let's just do. Let's put a table with some vendors on it. This is not what I want. I didn't want to spend too much time doing this. I really do not. I want to get to. I want to shoot some enemies in the air. See, we've already spent 20 minutes on this. Are you kidding me, Paul? Calm down. I just want a table with some vendors. Also, like, how are these categorized? There's another. I have to do like that table. Table. Yeah, these all should have names. Kitchen table. That one kind of modern table. All right, some of them seem to be okay. Or some of them still have some names associated. All right, well, there... Wait, can I put stuff in this? Is this something we can... No. Because I want to do the display shelf with some cameras on it, of course. That's really one of the only design choices I'd like to be sure we have. Ooh, that table's really cool. Let's do that. It's the table. It's got no name. It's the table. Alright, okay. Looks pretty well centered. Pop some... Pop a couple vendors in there. Let's do plain metal. No, we're going to do copper or gold. Or gold. Bronze. Bronze. Yeah, bronze, dude. It's a dull gold. That's how I describe bronze. Just a very dull gold color. Yeah, I need my Pip-Boy LED on here. I got to see these edges. I am definitely a stickler for everything being very, very well lined up. Oh, God damn it. Those minute adjustments never end up working. There we go. Okay, 2 vendors. We're definitely going to need some lights. We got one of these bad boys stored. Let's just pop that on the table between those 2 things there. Let's do maybe a couple candle wall scones. Maybe like just on the edge of the walls there. Oh yeah, buddy. Do we want a door? I'm not even gonna put a door on this thing right now. boring. And I know the vendor doesn't have to be attached to power anymore. I think I was talking about that, and I meant ended up stopping my explanation. But the reason why we might not even really care for this windmill, I like the look of it, but the only reason I had built it is because I'm still stuck on the idea of providing power to our vending machines, which again I don't think is even necessary anymore. But I could be wrong. Maybe there's something I don't know. But you know what? We're gonna power the thing anyway. Okay. I know that they won't. I know that they won't provide. It won't provide whatever functionality if it's like one of like the Tipsy Tom vending machines or something. I think they won't animate unless they have power, but you can still make sales regardless. And then let's do some displays, shelves, if we can. What is this? A bone shelf? What can you actually display? Oh, you can't actually display shit on it though? Or is that just something that they messed up in the patch too? Maybe it has to be one of the display shelves. Display. No, it has to be a display. No shit, dude. It just can't be a regular shelf. What am I thinking? Thanksgiving display case. Nuka-Cola. Let's do like random display case over here. Oh yeah, dude, let's flank each side with display cases like this. Is that gonna feel too cluttered? No, if we tuck it back. If we give it the old tuck job. Ain't nobody gonna know it's there. Get it back into that corner a little more. Just the tiniest bit. There we go. Is that parallel? Not really. It's got to rotate just the tiniest bit, Odell. Oh, see, it shifts back when you do those minute adjustments. There's like a certain amount of space you need to move it for it to actually like click in right. Okay, this side looked fine though, right? I think so. Okay, those look pretty cool. Okay, can we put our cameras in here, please? Yep. How many things fit in each one of these? 3? 1, 2, 3? Oh, 4. My. Well, I only have enough for 3 in each right now, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it'll be. Although it kind of bugs me how the freaking flash is popping out of the top of the display case. But what do you want me to do? We just spent so much time putting these in. I'm not moving it. I'm not moving it. Regular ProSnap broken and ProSnap broken. Okay. Oh, whoops. What am I doing? Assign. Wait. What? Okay, that's weird. If it's in my inventory, it doesn't call it assigning. That's fine. Okay, so we got some cool cameras lining the wall there. And these display cases, even though it's kind of frosted glass, that ends up not looking that cool. Let's pop some kind of a cool candelabra on the ceiling for some creepy vibes. I do think... Oh, shit, this antler chandelier. Can I buy this? You can't... I don't know where I should have got this thing whenever it was for sale. It's such a cool item. Also, let's not use one of these lantern oil lamps. Let's use one of these. We'll put a silver holiday candle right here in the center. Oof, that doesn't provide much illumination, though. Okay, I was wrong. We're going to use regular candles, because these provide some freaking good light. Candles are a little more creepy than lamps. Lanterns. And such. At least I would say. And then let's see, a chandelier. Like we're talking, we need a hanging light. Some kind of a good lo-fi elaborate silver chandelier. Mothman cultist ceiling lamps. These are kind of cool. Are they going to actually be situated on the ceiling, or are they just going to float? What's the floating non-powered version? See this? God, I'm so bummed I can't build the freaking antler chandelier. That'd be perfect. I don't know what bundle that came in that I didn't have, but that's okay. So in that case, so actually, well, then now it's good that we have some power, because we wouldn't be able to use any of these hanging lights if we didn't have any kind of electricity here. Yeah, none of those. I think that elaborate silver chandelier might be the best bet. Asylum light, those are pretty creepy. Obviously, you know I love the hanging glow bug jars. But yeah, let's do elaborate. Is this even the right? See, is this even gonna be? I guess it looks like it's hanging on the ceiling. I know it definitely is not. Yeah, it's not quite flattened onto the roof, but who's gonna notice? Nobody. Nobody gonna notice that. Let's do this. Let's line. Actually, okay, here's what we'll do. We'll store that candle. Let's actually do like those. These guys do look really cool. So that looks cool there, but then let's do a bunch of candles like in front here to add that illumination I really want down in her. Just a bit, Odell. There we go. Okay. And then we need our trick-or-treat bowl, of course. So let's do a table. Okay, also, alphabetize this goddamn list, please. What the fuck? Okay, y'all know I've been playing this game. Oh, you want the antler chandelier? Yeah, how do you get that, dude? How do I not have that? It's obviously it's an atomic shop item. I just don't know what bundle, and you can't, it doesn't say buy, so it must have been a bundle that I missed out on. Oh well. We'll get it eventually. We will get it eventually. Don't need money. Oh wait, shit, yeah, you need money to buy atomic shop stuff. But you don't need fame to ride that train. Okay. Let's put some kind of cool, creepy little holiday candle table thing here. Candle table. Just like a table. Kind of tiny little standing deal. Something that fits the vibe. It's like a stool. That's not bad. This random wood table. That could fit. Just one of these simple, tall, skinny ones. That also would work. Something like that. Okay. Those are all going to be too big. Ooh, there's a darkened one. Curio. Maybe we'll do that one. There's a lighter shaded one. Ooh, I like that too. The white, maybe marble looking circular table. That could be cool. I think I'm gonna go with that marble white one. It just looked so rad. This also kind of fits really well. I think is that the no, that's West Virginia. What shape is that in? That's the West Virginia table. Mothman cultist side table. I guess there is no... I guess that is not... Unless that's shaped like the border of some kind of, you know, little area in West Virginia or something, maybe? I don't know. But I like this. This actually looks like it's like part of the roots coming out of that tree right there. So maybe that fits really well. Let's do that. Hang on, just double check. Yeah, let's do that little Mothman cultist table. And what the frick section was that in anyway? It was... How did I already lose where that was? This is the problem. How did I already lose where the fuck that thing was? Down here. It was right here. Wait, it was right here. There we go. Yeah, I kind of like how this looks like it's gnarled roots coming out part of that tree almost. And then obviously floor decor for the Halloween treat bowl. There's so much shit. It's like this is... Could spend all night just designing this. I don't want to spend that much time though. Pop all my candy in there. 101 or 111 rather candies. Let's see how many we have. It sucks it doesn't give you the actual amount. 15 or more? Like what? I like that it's very full, but give me an actual number. And then let's put some... Let's put a couple... Gotta get them pumpkins. We gotta have some pumpkins right here. Just do like... Ugh, I love the way that the light from the candle inside the pumpkin adds the illumination to the floor like that. That's really cool. Why doesn't it work with this one, though? It only works with these other two. That's kind of silly, but that's okay. Well, actually, then that one's fine there, and then let's do the other one that has some light to it, like here. Pumpkins. Yeah, I really wish I had the other pumpkins that I can never get because of the... They got rid of the event where you could learn these plans, but I'm sure they'll add those back to something at some point, maybe. You know, let's add some pit barrels right here. Why not? I'm in a decorative mood. Nice. Pointless, but nice. Okay, so we got all that. Let's put our camp thingy back over here. Next to these barrels we just placed. And then... do we want some signage? Well, kind of. Let's see. We don't need that. We don't need that. Don't need that. Just get rid of all this stuff stored. I wanted to call it like the haunted camera shop, but that's going to take so long to spell out. So let's just do camera shop. Let's just do camera shop and then just... ooh, it's not going to be illuminated though. That's right, because those aren't lights. You know what? That's fine, dude. That's fine. What did we do for R last time? We used this lowercase looking R thing. These fraternity letters. Gamma. Is that sideways? Did I say camera store last time or photo store? Why the hell isn't this R gonna place the way we want it to? I know it's not an R, that's fine. Okay. What's that? E's in the center. That should be pretty good. Oh my god, these letters, dude. Oh wait, that's not, that's not right. I'm trying to work this out in my head. No. The E's not going to be the center, it's... ugh. This is like got a split with the M. This is Moo, of course. I know all my Greek letters, of course. My Greek freaking fraternity letters, of course. I know this stuff like the back of my hand, man. Super simple shit. I don't know why this A doesn't want to sit flat on the wall, though. Weird. What do we use for a C?
Johnny boy!
Ah, Johnny boy! What's up, boy? Did I not? What did I call it? I call it the photo store, I think, last time. I didn't realize we weren't going to have a C. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, yeah, we gotta do photo store. We have to do photo store. How much time did I just waste on that? So me doing this kind of a bad idea. I mean, it's not even like we haven't shot anything yet. It's fine. We'll go shoot a couple photos. We'll get this done. It might not be the most phototastic adventure of all time, but that's fine. Okay. So we're calling it the photo store. The T, it will be... No. We gotta have the T and the H. The T and the O. The O is in the center. That's what it is. Okay. It's oh photo store. Hey, somebody's at my camp. Sup, dude? Here, throw him a... What's up, buddy? Just setting up this photo story here. Hey! Hey, I got a chainsaw too. Yeah, this is my candy bowl. That's my candy bowl if you need it. Okay, hang on, dude. I'm embarrassed that my shop isn't ready and I already have customers. Actually, I'm actually not embarrassed at all. Photo. Oh, am I gonna be able to put stuff below that? Yeah, okay. Photoshop. Should I call it the Photoshop? What are we gonna be missing? Is there... What did we call it? What did I do with the R? Oh, I used one of these for the R. That's right. Those lowercase R's, they don't look very good. Photo. Is there an N? Call it the photo zone, dude. It's called the photo zone. That's fun. It's fun and exciting. So in that case, this is going to be midway into that. Oh, photo. That's close enough to an N. Called the photo zone. Okay. And I'm proud of that name. I'm very proud. This is the photo zone. Why the hell is everything slightly off? I can never measure this shit properly. I guess the O is slightly off. That's fine. It's the photo zone, okay? Although we do need some light on that thing, huh? Let's put... We have 2 more lights in our lighting budget. Let's do... those I want more of those Mothman lamps, actually. Mothman lamp. Although those don't provide much illumination. Am I going to be able to hang anything from underneath anyway? Yeah. Okay, that's pretty cool. At night, that's gonna look great. In the day, unfortunately, these fireflies do not really illuminate all that much, but that's okay. It's the photo zone. Okay, that's plenty. That's great. You know what? That's great. All right. We're spending too much time on this. Like it's already almost 10. Holy shit. Okay. Don't worry. We're gonna go do some photography. Let's just stock our store really quick. Stock it up. Yeah, dude. Now look at this, dude. Look at that. We gotta do obligatory self-portrait for sure instead in front of the photo zone. That's actually what time is it right now? Because 6 a.m. Let's do obligatory self-portrait first. Turn on the Pip-Boy light. Actually, here's what we'll do. We'll put. Do I have any more lights in here? Stored? No, my photo budget's done. Okay, that's fine. Photo budget. Come on now. Let's pull out the chainsaw. That provides enough illumination by itself. Get a little wider field of view on this guy. Here, actually, let's face this direction. Got our rad costume going. We got our photo zone going. Let's widen out again. Punch in. Yeah, that's good. I guess I'm fine tilting down a little bit. I want to maintain all my feet in the frame and all. It's the actually, you know what? Let's get a little wider and that's fine. Photo zone. Okay, self-portrait. Perfect. That's cool. Okay. Stock the store. Their photo items, which I've been accumulating, of course. We got binoculars, of course. Nobody buys them. You know, every once in a while someone will buy them binoculars. If I put in my pearly peepers, these would be great. I wish you could get these from a random reward somehow so I could sell more of them, because they actually are, these are basically like the best binoculars in the game. But I don't think anybody really utilizes the binoculars as much as you could, so and with that, what difference would it make? But they're rare. These are actually kind of rare, so it'd be kind of nice if you get these. There's only one specific quest that you do that I don't think even guarantees them as a reward. I think there's just a chance you get them, but that might not be correct. Maybe maybe you're always guaranteed them in that one quest. But either way, if you get it, you do it once, and then you're gonna have to do a whole nother playthrough with a different character to get these. And I accidentally actually scrapped my first ones. These should not be scrappable, but you can scrap them. And I scrapped mine, and then I finally found, I think I bought these for like a huge amount of money. I want to say I spent like 10,000 caps on these or something like that. 10,000 or something close to 10,000 caps on these. Because I was like, I don't see these for sale, so I'm buying it because I lost mine. Well worth the money in my opinion. Beautiful optical instruments. Anyway, not putting my pearly peepers in there, that's for sure. Let's do, obviously got plenty of notes. Plenty of notes. Pipe is life. Pipe is life always goes in for 420 caps. That's just, it's the Fallout way. We got assault rifle, long night vision scope. I think all these are going to be 22 capped. Night vision scope, 22 cap. Assorted lights, 2 caps. Whoops. Assorted lights, 2 caps. 2 caps on that. Asylum light, 5 of those, 2 caps each. Caged bulb lights, bullshit, 2 caps. Gauss rifle, medium night vision scope. That could be a 22 capper. Grafton monster lamps. I feel like these are actually kind of valuable. I'm going to do 222 caps. Again, I try to keep all this either optical theme or lighting theme. Neon light dinner clock. I don't know how expensive these should be. I'm going to do 22 caps a piece, though. I think those are kind of rare as well. Let's do 222 on those, just to be safe. I think those are kind of rare. I think those are a reward for something special. 22 caps. All these scopes can do 22, and they will go pretty fast. I think these scopes are not as regularly dropped, or at least some people seem to miss them. The scavenge solar panel, I think those are pretty fitting. Those are going to be 222. My family's lucky number is 22, so I try to keep it all 22 based or 2 based. In fact, even Pipe is Life should be 420. What am I thinking? I mean, yeah, ideally it would just be 420, but you got to do 422 to fit the bill. Fit the bill. Track lighting, rad, 22 caps. Although maybe that could be 2 caps. I'm not sure, but we'll do 22 for now. And then I got Mentats stuff, because that deals with your perception, which is kind of. I mean, I feel like the perception and the Mentat stuff, anything with perception, increased VATS accuracy. I mean, it feels like it would make sense for like an optical thing. I guess 22 on the orange Mentats and then a 2 on regular Mentats. So you come to my store, you will get all your Mentats taken care of in one fell swoop. And then what else did I have? We got to put camera film in here, of course. Let's do 22 camera films. We can do 1 cap on those. Nobody's going to buy the film for 2 caps, I don't think. It's a 1 cap deal. And it's novelty anyway, so it's fine. And then that's about it. That's all we want to put in the store. Okay, so we're good. Okay. So that took us an hour. That was me trying to be really quick about that, and that took us an hour, right? I'm pretty sure that's what I said. It was 8, or I mean, is it like 8:50 or 9 exactly when we, a little after 9 maybe, that we started building this thing. Also, I am building this on kind of a weird slope on the ground. That's why I had all those different issues with putting stuff down, unfortunately. What's really cool about these windmills, though, is that they do become these cool little platform gaming platforms. So you can, like, jump on them, and you can set them up as cool ways to, like, get around your camp. Like, you can set up little precipice jumps and stuff. I haven't done that, but I think it's kind of cool you could do that, you know. How many times in video games have you been jumping on top of, like, these type of rotating little platforms, dude? It happens all the time in platform games. But that's neither here nor there. We're gonna take some photos now. Let's do this. Do I have to go to the bathroom? I think I might go to the bathroom. I'm gonna get well-tuned. Campfire Tales popped up. Here, let's put a banjo up here. next to my awesome Mothman sleeping bag, and this regular sleeping bag that came equipped with my camp location. Pop down a chair, pop down a banjo. Although, I mean, let's be honest, dude, pipe organ is the way to go. I just don't know where I can put this thing right now. I guess I could go over here by the... Let's just put it down over here, if I can. Is it going to fit anywhere? If we move these barrels that I was so excited to put down, which I'm really not excited about them, but yeah, let's do organ. You gotta do an organ, dude. Like, so fitting. Although, is that the right spot for it? Maybe we go over there? No, we want it on the actual platform. Let's get it skinnied up next to this thing. So it looks like it's actually kind of fitting with the vibe. Ish. Prefer it up against a wall because I don't like this backside. Clearly not supposed to be visible. Or, I mean, you know, it's just like that's... You never see an organ with the backside not up against stuff. I'm pretty sure pipe organs are, like, mounted to the wall, if I'm not mistaken. But, you know what? Why am I even talking about that? I don't know anything about organs. I don't know nothing. So, let's see. I put it there. There we go. Okay, you can ride my elevator if you want, you know. You can play my organ if you want. Let's actually put this on the front side. I don't think it really fits with the decor anywhere else. Sweet. Okay, I'm going to play my pipe organ for a second. I'm going to go to the bathroom really quick. And then we'll actually go take some freaking photos for a little while. You know what I mean? Let's see. What else am I missing? Am I missing? I don't think I'm missing anything. Let me get playing on this guy. I love the way this sounds, though. I love the song that they... Props to the guy that did the... All this music is actually really cool. In fact, hang on. The only other thing, if I wasn't going to do the organ... Let me put down one more instrument. The theremin is, like, real cool, too. In terms of sounding spooky. Spooky Mosey. Pop that guy right there. So, you know, maybe someone comes along and it's like, hey, this guy's jamming on the organ. I'll play the theremin. Because that could happen. You never know. Those look like they meant to kind of be... Ooh, I got some stuff from my... blood pack, an empty blood sack. I'm locking this baby. No one's getting my tick blood. Yeah, I'll play the organ. I'm going to go to the bathroom really quick. Should I refill my beverage? I'm going to refill my beverage, too. I'm kind of feeling a second drink this evening. So hang on. I'll be right back. Give me a couple minutes. Let's have a photo up. Let's have like one of my favorite. I love this Mothman shot. Let's have this Mothman shot up for y'all to enjoy. I'll be right back. Hang on. Burb. Oh, thanks, Ignorant. I definitely took this off the stream. This is not taken on a stream. And the only reason okay, if you find somebody else, some of these Mothman shots, not that one. Okay, this one you could pretty much get any time, or not, well, at least if the Mothman appears at this location. I also very much love this shot quite a bit. This actually might have been more fitting for the spooky vibe that we're going for. But yeah, one of the things, and I try to remind myself anytime we visit those Mothman locations, always make sure to check if the Mothman's there or not, because if they are there, you can get some really good, rare shots of the Mothman interacting with the Mothman cultists, and I love my little Mothman portfolio. I have a whole bunch more that I've had to delete. Obviously, I have them saved, but I had to delete them off my camera roll. And then on top of these photos, I also do little video clips of each one of these, and eventually I will compile a nice Mothman video portfolio when it's ready. You know what I mean? I'm kind of a slow guy. What do you want, you know? But this particular Mothman at this particular location, or in fact, anytime you come across this Mothman, which has no prefix to its name, this is just straight up Mothman. This is the Mothman. This is, I guess, what you might want to consider the true god Mothman, maybe. With the red eyes. I think the stalking Mothman looks very similar. It has red eyes, but other than that, the regular Mothman has the red eyes, no additional color to its body, and they will not allow you to approach past a certain point. They have an immediate knowledge of your presence. Immediate. Once you're within, like, 50 feet, or probably less than that, or more than that, rather. Once you're within a certain proximity, they know that you're there. You cannot hide from them. You cannot go back into hidden mode until you back off quite a bit. And then once you pass the other threshold, they will just leave. They will immediately leave. And if they take any damage, immediately leave. Or if you try to damage them, they actually cannot be damaged as far as I can tell. But these ones, the only reason I got these shots is because there was some kind of a glitch or a bug that it froze them in place. They just wouldn't move at all. So the only reason I could get these images, as much as I'd love to say that I'm some sort of a magical photographer and I get opportunities that nobody else can get, which might be true. In this case, I don't think it's true, because it was just a bug, and these Mothmen just didn't want to leave or whatever. But if I guess I've never seen too many other people shoot or anybody else's Mothman photography. But if anybody else has dealt with this situation and taken some cool photos, I'd love to know. But anyway, anytime you go to those cultist sites, definitely worth a check if the actual Mothman is there or not, you know. Anyway, thank you very much. I appreciate the compliment. I wish they wouldn't run away. I just want to pet him. I know, that would be really cool. There is a way. I don't know if you've messed around with what's it called? Friendly. I can't think of it. Stop playing there, Deathclaw. Wonder if anybody came by while we were occupied. What was I gonna do? Now I completely lost my train of thought. Okay, yeah, the perk. Oh, right. So, Wasteland Whisperer, is that what it's called? Do I not have it? I do a purge of all my perk cards every once in a while, because I swear, the more perk cards you have, the slower your game goes. For this reason, the perk cards have animations, and sometimes they just won't stop animating. Like, look at Green Thumb down here. Why is that animated right now? It's supposed to only animate when you scroll over it. So if you have like a shitload of perk cards, look, this one has 3 different animations on 3 different perk cards happening at the same time. That cannot be easy for the game to render all of these animations. So it would behoove the intelligent Wastelander to get rid of as many perk cards as you can as much as possible, just so that they're not sticking your game with these animations that are going to slow it down. Although that could be complete bullshit. I can't really guarantee that's how it works. That's just my personal feeling about it. But anyway, there's a perk called Wasteland Whisperer. And I hope I'm not insulting anybody's ignorance here, I'm insulting your ignorance. Insulting your intelligence. What am I doing? Charisma. Wait, Charisma. Wasteland Whisperer. There are ways to, and it's very, I thought this was going to be a lot more interesting. I thought you could do this to almost any enemy. It says some creatures, so I guess that's specifying that you're not going to get every enemy under the sun to do this. But there is a way to basically get pets at your camp, but it's very, very specific. There's like very specific creatures that spawn in very specific occurrences or very specific locations that can be pacified, and then you can send them back to your camp to hang out. But it's like only during that one. It seems like it's a very, very short-lived, because it only lasts until you log out and log back in or take this perk card off. Otherwise, they're just standard hostile enemies. But there's, and it's a very limited group of creatures that you can get. And I believe Deathclaw and Sloth are among those. Again, they have to be very specific Deathclaws and Sloths. You can't just walk up to any of them. There's a very specific random event that you can find, or random spawn point, where these pacifiable enemies are. But, yeah, how cool would it be if Mothman was incorporated into that group of creatures that you could pacify? That would be absolutely magical. Kind of a bummer, so I understand. Anyway. Let's go do some photos. Whoops, Lone Wanderer should stay on. Okay, we have Well-Tuned. That's probably the most important of the buffs that I want from that. From our structural build buffs or whatever. I don't know what to call those. But otherwise, let's just do our standard food buffs. Food buffing. I did get some more corpse seeds. I'm stoked on those. Funguses. Gotta get all my fungus on. Oh, I don't have any mute fruit. I gotta do a whole harvest. I didn't get a chance to harvest like for 2 weeks or something now. It's a long process. I love doing it, but it is simple fern flower tea. Oh, no. What am I doing? Steeped. Sweet roll, sweet water. Sweet rolls don't do anything. I got tick blood, tequila, margarita. Might not use those right now. I want some of that mute fruit, though. Let's do this, too. Let's pop a... I need to be able to craft some food here. And obviously, Witch's Brewing Station is the best. The best for the vibe we're going for here. Right amongst these big mushrooms that you can't collect for some reason. Oh, that's floating. Okay, no. I don't like the float, dude. I don't like the way they float. Let's put the chair on this side. Then we can hang out with people playing the organ while we brew. But let's quickly create some of that mute fruit juice so I can get some more AP. Because that is nice. That is not too shabby. Mute fruit juice. Okay, that's all I really need. Currently, all I need Little bit more meat fruit juice. Just got me to, okay, I don't need my health that low. Especially because, again, if I'm rocking this armor, it's almost like... I'm curious if Bethesda thought that having these sweet different armor sets was also like an option for the player to choose how difficult the game is going to be or something. Because, again, these Raider armor pieces suck. This is like the worst armor in terms of damage reduction. But it looks so freaking cool, in my opinion, that maybe they thought, like, ooh, let's see if people want style over actual ease of gameplay. Maybe it's like if you rock Raider armor, people will visually immediately know that you have chosen a more difficult way to play. I don't know if that's what they thought, but that's it's what I've thought. I've thought that. Oh my goodness, dude. This surface to air is incredible. Not going to do it right now because we're not going to be able to launch anybody. If you love having constant headaches, use this armor. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Did I take any of that meat fruit juice? I did, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, so we're buffed. Let's check. Let's actually do a quick review. We did take a couple photos earlier. Maybe I got a couple of these. Well, we got our self-portrait. I like that. That's okay. My foot is barely kind of eaten into the bottom of the frame, but that's okay. At least it's not completely out of it. That's fine, though. Oh, this shot. Ooh, that did not work out well. What? Doesn't look like he's walking that thing at all. No. Ugh, bloody lens. Very interesting look to that, though, with the way those lines are just placed on a very nondescript sky backdrop like that. His one foot is on one of those wires. That's kind of interesting. I wish the blood wasn't on the lens. I would have kept that shot. There's something so simple and interesting about it. The pose isn't the worst either, and I did catch that foot right on top of that bottom wire, but it just doesn't, I don't know, it's not, it's, the pose is, it doesn't feel quite how I would want it to with the, to make it look like he's walking on the wire. It's okay, but that blood also, goodbye. Did I take this photo of that? I don't remember taking this photo of the Scorch Beast. If I did that accidentally. Delete that one. Oh, wait, what am I talking about? No, I remember taking that. Hang on. Because the Scorched was flying just overhead. Where'd that one go? Oh, the Scorched isn't even in there, though. I totally missed it. So that's... it constitutes deletion. And then we have... We got 18 photos we can go take. So we are set in stone. I'm not going to do Heart of the Swamp right now. Let's do... What time is it, first of all? 3 p.m. Okay, let's go do some random shit with the chainsaw, and then we'll go to our standard locations for our nighttime shots. It does look like he was walking the wire. Yeah, okay, so yeah, his one foot was on one of those wires. Yeah, and yeah, oh yeah, you and me both. If I could turn off blood on the lens, I would absolutely love it. And I have experimented with turning the heads-up display completely off, because I thought that might do it. I thought that was like all of the overall, you know, anything, you know, that's supposed to be like imagery on your view. I thought that would take everything off, but no, it does not. You still have that blood on the lens. Because, yeah, that would be great. That would absolutely be great. And it really doesn't make any sense in terms of, like, realism for a first-person shooter to have blood on your lens. It's like, I'm not looking through a lens. I'm looking through my eyeballs, bro. Which are, I mean, okay. Eyeballs are a lens. But they don't get spots of blood. I've never been injured and then had spots of blood on my lens. Maybe that can happen. Maybe that can happen in real life, but I ain't never seen it. It's only distracting. So let's go launch some fools. We also should go do trick or treat at Pumpkin House at some point. I think that makes way too much sense for Halloween. Let's go do... Rat King is taking out Kanawa. So this is the problem with public servers, is that I might go to a location and there might not be any enemies because someone else cleared it out and they don't respawn necessarily. So let's do... Let's go to Sacrament, dude. We don't go here very often. It's not the best spot, so I'm not worried about messing it up. Cheers, my friends. Cheers, my friends. Ooh. Oh, that beer. Okay, we got one cultist there. I'm not seeing Mothman. The only time I've seen the Mothman here was walking around on this side. And I ain't seen him. Oh, we have to build more film, too. We have 30 shots, though. I bet we won't actually... We probably won't get through that anyway. I don't want to... I don't want to... I'm going to wrap up in not too long anyway, so I think we'll be fine. So let's take out the people in these outskirt areas first. Also, might as well pop some Calmex, be a little more sneaky. Oof, here we go. This guy's on the outskirts. It's going to be fine. How the fuck did you see me? Ooh, you know what? I don't have a, Does that person even fly? Oh, there they go. Yeah, buddy. Okay, we got some cool light through these trees here. Oh! I don't know. I definitely had blood on the lens there. Okay, flamethrower dude's got to go down next because they're just too dangerous. I like your choice of armor, though. Looks like you got some Raider... Or no, are those heavy metal legs, maybe? Never mind. I was wrong about you. Oh, no, you got caught up on that little lean-to right here that they're trapped under. I went right back into hidden. Because like, I don't give a fuck. There we go. Ah, that's a good pose. Not really much happening in the sky, but I'm into it. Yeah. Okay, let's Merv like this guy, the boss. Take your pre-war money. So here, if I throw the Merv inside this little lean-to, I should eject him out this way. Maybe he'll like bounce off this little bonfire and just launch straight up. Would be my, that's my theory on it. You theorized, oh, whoops, well, I did not throw the grenade in the right spot, so obviously he wasn't going to do that. But now he's kind of laying on the bed, and that's just poetic. Throw that all the way in there. Yeah, launch out of there. There he goes! Come here, pal. What do you want? Trees? Ah, terrible. Not even going to take that shot. Not even going to take it. Okay, moving on. Good call. Good call. Good attempt. Good call. Now let's go. Let's do... I want to save some of the spots like Ingram Mansion for Nightfall. But then I don't want to sacrifice, like we could be getting, let's go to Crosshair. They could be getting some good stuff during sunset as well. So it's like I want to go to some cool spots. We'll go here, and then we'll go to, like, Lucky Hole Mine or something. Lucky Hole. Okay, my friends. He was on the log up there sticking out for me one time. I think I showed you. Oh, yeah, the at that location, yeah. I know the Mothman can pop up in different spots, but I swear pretty much every time I go to a location, they're always in the same spot at that one location, but I have never really, like, server hopped at that specific location over and over and over and seen how many different spots they can actually appear. I am very interested to know, though. Ooh. Was that guy launching the rocket when I took the shot? Where'd that dog go? What's up, bros? You want to group up? Please group up for me. Holding your gun behind your back. Badass. Oh, shit. Here we go. Ooh, with that sweet scorched impaled on that bar. How about you? I think this is the last one left. Oh, look at that storm cloud over there. Okay, I've got the attack dog, but I don't think they can hit me here. Storm cloud. Let's go into the sunset, actually. That sunset looks gorgeous. I think they were a little too far stacked up against those trees, but that sunset looks absolutely beautiful. We'll go to the Cranberry Bog after this, actually, because I know some spots that end up looking real cool for sunset time. Take your spices, kill your dog. Standard ops. It's all dogs now? Come on, dog. Alright, well, we can try to fly. See, I don't think these guys are gonna... It's like the way that they kind of... Did he go up there? No, I think he didn't launch any. I don't know where he went, but no, I think they didn't launch anywhere. Yeah, the quadrupeds don't seem to launch as well. It just doesn't happen. And why am I in caution? Who else knows that I'm here? Take your chems. Oh, this guy. What are you doing up there? He's like, I have a machete. I don't want to attempt you with a chainsaw. Oh, no, he's coming. Yeah, come on down, dude. He's like, no. I don't want to. Okay, you're going down, dude. I don't care. Alright. It's fine. It had to be. Take those binoculars off your hands. And then let's go do this. There's a couple spots in Cranberry Bog that I think can have some good opportunity. Let's see, I like that spot. Let's actually go to kill the Scorched over at Firebase Hancock. Because then we might get an opportunity for some spooky Scorched. Which really tantalizes me. Although I'm sure is this area already cleared out. No, we're good. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All melee. 4. Do any of them have weapons, or are they all melee? I think if they're all melee, that's perfect. Okay. Oof. This is not the best location to see the sun going down, because you want to be looking through this little hillside, but you know what? That's fine. Take them out one at a time. Ooh. Not really happy about the clouds right now. It is and it started to rain. That's fine. We'll see what happens with these guys. Take your super stim packs and your boiled waters. Oh, what is that? It's a dude scorched. No, you freaking asshole, dude. There was a freaking whatever. Probably would have missed it anyway. I clearly saw a screwdriver flying through the air. Clearly. So continue to call for him. Did that guy not go up? He did not. Okay, what's happening down over here? I hear some random stuff going down.
Those old
Brother.
army ranks are meaningless. The Brotherhood is a new world order.
Dude, I could have flown this guy. Whoa! Tenet, walking backwards.
The Mutant attack was my first time in combat. Something tells me it won't be my last.
What was your first time in combat? You just were in combat. Is that what you were talking about? Okay. Next spot. Let's go to... It's raining down here in the Cranberry Bog, so let's actually avoid this area completely if we can. We'll go to Lucky Hole Mine like I had mentioned already. Should have done that first. Should have done that first. Oh my gosh. Ooh, look at those sunset colors right now. Okay. Okay, again, Mothman, are you here? I think at this location, I feel like I have seen somebody take a picture of him inside the right there where they're praying. But it wouldn't surprise me if the Mothman popped up like on top of one of these little rocks, like chilling up there. Sometimes they're kind of observing from afar. Anyway, let's not waste this beautiful sunset time. I'm gonna grab the pepper, yes. Yep. Okay, buddy, you're going first. Oh, next to the totem. Ah. Yeah, no. See if I can take the blood off my lens. You know how many more shots I could take? But also, it is kind of cool that it's a challenge. I'm gonna get rid of this ranged enemy, and then we'll let that melee guy. There we go. No.
Bear witness as I carry out your will.
Yeah, dude, you're not carrying out nothing but flying through the air, my friend. Hello. Ah! Come over here, dude. Let's get you on the edge of the cliff.
To the divine light.
Yep. Perfect. Ooh, he did not fly, though, did he?
Holy Mothman.
No, he did not. But now he's on this sweet little launch pad. We can let that blood dissipate while we sip our beer. We got the dude. Oh shit, dude. Oh. The car detonated and did the work for me. I wish it was a good shot. It might have been okay. It looked like it could have been okay. It's alright. We'll merv this guy. We can merv you. Let's merv this guy and then try to get a cool bonfire shot. Let's try to get something like this. I'd love a bonfire shot. They're gonna fly maybe a little too far. No, we'll still get it, dude. Ugh. Close. At least we attempted what we visualized. That's the whole point. And then there's one more body over here, I think, or there was. Not no moa. Not no mo. Oh no, there we go. Take your stim packs. Maybe you're a better option for the bonfire. Perhaps. Ooh, dude, they're like stuck. Not stuck enough. Upside down. Ugh. Nah, this didn't look good. I love this monorail elevator, but it's got to be shot in the right way to get the entire structure visualized, and seeing a little slice of it like that just doesn't work, but I'll take it. Okay, now we're getting knee deep into that night cycle. And I'd love to see where that moon rises up. Is it still going to be raining over here in Cranberry? I'm not seeing any storm clouds, but I'm not putting it past West Virginia to pull a fast one on me. There's a very small Mothman site over here. Let's go check that out really quick. Whilst sipping beer. That's heavy. Oh shit, dude. Officer. Ooh, there's the moon. Okay, officer. Will you just do me the favor of going right up to that moon? You definitely listened. Oh. I don't think I would have minded that single tree. It's those little branches on the peripheral areas that is not cool with me. Still not bad, though. And I swear I heard a sentry bot over here, which I don't want to pass up on that kind of... Oh, no, it's an Assaultron. I don't want to pass up on that EXP, though. It's just a lot of EXP. Where is the Assaultron? Is it invisible? Oh, no, there you are. Oh, a 3-star. Should I... I don't want to... if I fly it, I could really screw myself over, so hang on. Okay. Maybe I'll fly... maybe I'll fly with a Merv. Holy shit. Okay, okay. I was like, I went into caution and I was on top of that fence. I felt very safe. I was not, in fact, how that went down. Also, why did I die from that explosion, though? I got the dense armor on now. I don't know. I usually can survive at least a self-destructing robot. All for a single hunter's sickle. Wow. Wow, can't beat that. Okay, and look at you. Okay, you asshole. You really screwed me over. Come on and land. As much as I love this 2-shot, it doesn't, I mean, it's really not. This is not the ideal weapon for standard day-to-day play. Tell you that much. Sup, Squirt? That's what you get. Okay, well now I don't have well tuned, but that's okay. Let's go to this one little spot over here. One little spot. What's up, bros? Ooh, I actually, I shouldn't have rushed over here so fast. These little spots, I'm pretty sure all these little spots can have Mothman spawn as well. Okay, we got melee, and ranged. Okay, I gotta let that blood go away on my lens, though. Take out the ranged guy first. You pose the most threat. Look at that pose, dude. Talk about posing. Oof. That felt pretty nice. Not the best cloud cover, but I'm okay with that. How about you? Let's get on the bottom side of this little platform, right? Oh, wait, let's take this portrait of him, actually. Look at how cool he looks. That guy's posing like a pro. Call that a ProSnap pose. But we can fly you a little bit higher than that. We can get you up a little bit higher than that. There we go. Maybe he didn't fly. Did he fly? Did he not fly? Dude, don't even bother with that little pea shooter of a knife. Where'd that guy go, dude? That guy must have went up real far. Sometimes this will launch people into the stratosphere to the point of no return. Like let's see how this guy reacts. Oh, wait, we gotta wait for him to get out of the water. Their water is like... Water is the flying person's... Huh?
More will come to take my...
Okay, no launching. Looks like they got caught up. Also, here's a tip. If you get a serrated cultist dagger, don't get rid of it. You cannot apply serrated mods to cultist daggers. You have to find the weapon with that mod already attached. Kind of similar to the Enclave weapons. Enclave plasma weapons, where you cannot procure any of those mods or just have them learned. Same thing with the cultist dagger. You cannot get a serrated mod. So if you get a serrated mod, I always turn them into legendary items because I would love a good serrated cultist dagger when the Mothman Equinox event pops up. I love using my Mothman cultist items. Unfortunately, this is just a regular dagger, but that's fine. Let's see if we can murv this guy to the moon. Always a possibility. It's always possible. Oh my goodness. Was that rock in there? Was that shit in there? That guy almost went there. This guy actually could have been a cool shot, dude. That like gnarled root right here with the moon. I should have actually seen that. I did not, but I'm picking up on it now. Okay, moving on. Next locale. Let's do Johnson's Acre since we're kind of down by this area right now. Why not? Okay. We do have a Mothman present. This does not happen very often. Let's do... I do not... Okay. I feel like this spot, I see this Mothman pretty regularly. And I've shot a lot of images of this particular... What is that orb right there, too? What the fuck is that? Interesting lighting effect orb over... That's more interesting than the Mothman to me right now. What the hell is that thing?
Oh, great Mothman.
I gotta take a picture of that. Is that always there? I don't think so. I gotta take a picture of that because I've never seen it before, and then I can have that saved. Let's do actually, well, we'll do a tasteful image of it, of course.
Am I worthy?
See that lighting orb right there? It's like a flare, but it's not, it's like, there's two of them. Oh, are those supposed to be the eyes of the Mothman? Is that what that is? I didn't think there were... I didn't see the second one. There's two of them. Let's go see if we can see it from the other side. Luckily, this Mothman, Vengeful Mothman, they can't they will not recognize my presence. And they won't attack until I've attacked them or recognize me. Dude, that's the Mothman eyes for sure, right? Let's go see. Maybe there's like one of these like weird forced perspective things where if you're at the right distance, the whole image, the whole like structure of that whole area makes up the shape of a Mothman. Is that what that is? I don't see that. I'm not seeing it if that's what they want. Hang on, dude. Let me take a shot of these Mothman orb eyeballs.
His foes cannot escape. All will face the Mothman.
That smoke effect starts messing it up. Let's get further away over here. Actually, let's try to incorporate the Mothman in the shot with that element. Here's what sucks about being on a public server. If anybody else comes up and scares him off, probably not going to get the shot. Also, do I have my other camera on me? I don't think I do. One with a longer lens. Well, yeah, I do. Of course I do. What am I talking about? I want to get both those eyes in there, if that is what that's supposed to be. I'm not taking this shot because I think it's a good shot. I'm taking this shot because... Here, actually, I will frame it so at least it's decent, though. Let's do one of these. I just want an image of that little orb effect that's going on around that fire pit. Because I think that's... maybe I'm just building the idea in my head. Oh, excuse me, but that's what that is. Oh, those dirty branches were in the frame right there. Look at that portrait. That's a rad portrait. Okay, getting ahead of ourselves. We got those orbs photographed. Let's see, how can I frame those? I think I have to get... Maybe if I get... No, because the smoke ends up screwing it up. I want a shot with those orbs and the Mothman in there as well, like this. Okay. Do those not look like the Mothman eyes? I'm pretty sure that's what they're going for. That's such a cool... How have I not noticed that before? That's such a cool thing. Okay. I love that I was like, I don't want to spend time photographing this particular Mothman because I have sweet shots. I absolutely love the image of this guy in prayer right next to him. In fact, here's what we're going to do. Let's shoot a photo. I've only shot photos with photo mode of this scene, so let's do it with the actual camera item because it makes it better. You know what I mean? It just makes it better. And I do really love this guy right next to the Mothman praying. And this is exactly the image that I've gone for in the past. Something like this with Mothman and the guy in prayer right next to him. I kind of like getting this whole rock in there. I've never achieved a shot where we get the entire, this entire little... plateau with the Mothman up there and the stars surrounding. It sucks that guy's so close. I want him separated a little bit. Here's what we can do. If we zoom in, but then that's the same exact shot I've taken in the past. Maybe we'll do one like that just so we have it. Ugh, if only the moon could be in that shot too. I'll take one like that. And then let's do a wide where we have this entire rock. Where is the moon? Up there. Not going to happen. Let's do one like this. I think I'd prefer it when their arms are down in that case. Perhaps. Maybe some of the horizon below. That's actually good. I want to see their face. See, I don't know. Maybe with with their hands down is the best option, so they're not stacked up. Or maybe like that. That's actually a good in between. They weren't stacked up against those gnarled vines. They still had their hands separated from all the other elements in the frame, so I'm into that.
The worthy will become one with the divine light.
Where his wings flutter, I will
Swap lenses.
and I will not fear the darkness of night.
And then let's do one where
His
it's like
eyes burn like fires
Mothman
at
image
night. No enemy escapes.
on that wall, guy in prayer right next to him,
Mothman, look upon your subjects
and the Mothman, something like this.
and protect them from harm. Oh, great Mothman, look upon your subjects with mercy.
Oh
and
shit,
protect
max amount of
them
photos.
from
Was that
harm.
actually taken? No, it wasn't. Shit, okay. I'm gonna delete this one of the eyes. You don't need that. That one's shit. Goodbye. That one's a cool portrait. I like that shot actually. No on that one. No on that one. No on that one. No on that one. That one's okay. That one's okay. Bullshit. Bullshit. Okay, that's fine. I just want to get that shot I just had lined up. Okay, so do we want hands down
and protect them from harm?
His eyes
or hands
burn
covering the
like
face like
fires
that?
at
I
night,
can't tell which I like
and
better.
No enemy will escape his sight.
I also really do want some of the Starfield on one side.
Wise and holy Mothman, watch over us sometime.
Where his wings flutter, I will
Okay, let's
follow,
put those hands up,
and
buddy.
I will not fear the darkness of night. He is our shepherd, guiding us
Ooh,
through the darkness.
I actually got
to
it
his
as he was
divine
raising his
light.
hands between his final position. So maybe he won't be as stacked up with those vines as I do not like.
Hear my prayer. Keep
I'm into that. Okay.
My prayer is safe from the dangers of beasts.
Hang
and
on.
men.
Let's actually get up there and look at this from the other side. I love that I was like, I'm not going to spend much time here. And then it's like, well, at the same time, how often do we... It's too Calmex to be extra sneaky. We got to
One
do...
with the divine light.
I'm doing a Grognock, and I'm going to do a Sneak Bobblehead. I don't want to fuck this one up, man. So if we get on the other side of the wall here... and we're like up close and personal with these guys. No, that's not going to work. I was hoping maybe I could frame the moon in there somehow. Once the moon goes down, maybe that's actually a possibility. But it's like, do we want to wait? Do we really want to wait that out? I don't know. So let's do this. I like this image.
Oh, great.
I like that. Look, there we have the moon. I guess we don't need any of the cultists in there, you know what I mean?
Guiding us through the darkness to his divine light.
Am I worthy? How will I know? Maybe I should just keep praying.
I like that, actually. Nice and tight. Mothman, Mothman,
Oh, great Mothman. Look
graffiti,
upon your subjects with mercy.
and the moon.
Protect them from harm.
Ooh, yeah, I'm into it. I'm into that.
Watch over us in our time of trials.
Okay, and then I think we got some cool shots there. Let's actually just make sure I have enough room on my camera roll to shoot a couple more things, because then we're going to go into battle against this motherfucker and try to get some cool shots during our fray with him. This is a bullshit shot. We can delete that.
And I will not
This shot
fear
did
the
not, that pose is
darkness of
terrible. Let's just
night.
delete that one.
With divine
This one was almost nice. I love the way the sunset looks over those trees, but that guy didn't show up above those trees, so goodbye. This shot, pretty mediocre. Look how low contrast it is. Not good color, not a good pose, not a good image behind. This one I like very much, actually. I like that shot. I really like that shot. I really wish that it was just that one lone tree in there instead of some of those branches, or if I had tilted down maybe a tiny bit more. I'll still keep it. That one's okay. That was a cool portrait. I like this portrait, actually.
Fear the darkness of
Um,
night.
The dangers of beasts and men.
these shots. This one actually didn't look all that cool, but we'll see. Well, let's let them. I guess it's like we might as well try to get some cool moon shots in here with it. I just usually I go into photo mode when we're shooting these.
They will become one with the divine light. His enemies cannot hide. His foes cannot escape.
Okay, let's let that cloud pass over the moon so it comes into clear definition. It's getting a little too low contrast in front of that cloud cover, so let's let it reveal itself. Stand out a little bit better. I like this composition on the actual Mothman.
Am I worthy?
There we go. Okay, that felt pretty nice. And then can we get... What else could we get here with that?
He is our shepherd, guiding us through the darkness to him.
Ooh, we got this with the totem in there.
His foes
That's
cannot
actually a pretty
escape.
cool image. Let's let that guy raise his hands up, maybe.
The Mothman's judgment.
There we go.
Mothman, hear my
Actually, I could
prayer.
maybe even get that bonfire in if we pan to the right a little bit, tilt down tiny bit.
Hear my prayer. Keep us safe from the dangers
Get
of
that guy to raise his
beasts
hands up in
and
prayer
men.
again. Boom.
Where his wings
Not not happy the cloud
and I
is
will
covering the
not
moon,
fear
but
darkness.
I'll take it. And then before that moon goes all the way down, you know what? We really should launch some fools, because here we have the opportunity to possibly get Mothman in combat with us, with some Mothman cultists around as well. So we'll start by launching a nice little volley into this group. How's my Calmex? 1 minute. Yeah, let's launch right into the middle of this group. Oh no! Where'd he go? There's that Mothy. There's that Mothy. Okay, so none of those guys flew, but that actually might not be a bad thing, because now I can merv them. We only have so much more time with that moon. I only have 5 shots of film. Gotta make them count, Paul. Let's try to merv that group of guys around where the Mothman is positioned up there. That might provide us... He might take a hit, though, and then also go into combat, but that's okay. No bodies. Hang on, dude. Moon with him in there doing his flutter attack. Damn. Where's another body? Dude, they're turning into meat piles already. There's got one over here. We got a couple over there. Fuck. Okay. No. Actually, we could probably fly him back that direction. That actually might work. Get him to fly right over where the Mothman is already positioned. Not quite, but maybe we just needed him to to get that much closer. Okay, hang on, dude. That moon's going away. Come on, bro. Fly right up where I want you to go. No, but again, now they can fly right up past him. This might be a blessing. Mothman blessing in disguise. Yep. Oh. Okay. Why the fuck is the Mothman turned away from me? Why did you turn from me? Also, I left kind of a gross corner in the top left of my frame, but that's okay. And then, okay, let's just launch this other guy. Did Mothman get stuck? They might have gotten stuck. Might have to unstick them. Flutter attack. Where's that moon? Dude, the moon's gone already? I don't think it's quite gone. I bet it's somewhere over there. It's just very, 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 very hard to... No, it's right there. I see it. It's just very, very faint. Such a bummer. That thing should stay very well visible throughout the entire cycle. Such a bummer. Because I could get some sweet shots right here. Look at that moon. It's right there. Who else could we merv? We have one mervable. Just hit the wall? Did you hit the wall? Where the hell did that body go? I gave it ample space to launch through my field of view. No more enemies here, really? Really? Take the rad stag. I already took the rad stag meat. Okay, here we go. One more body. Watch this. I'm gonna drop it over the edge, but it'll still air burst below. Ow! Those glowing eyes. Right below. That was alright. Okay. Monumental because that's the first Mothman shot with a body in flight. And then we have this one other corpse over here. Maybe we can get this one to... Don't hurt me. Ah! Terrible, dude. I think this Mothman is stuck, though. I think it's not gonna... Doesn't look like it wants to do anything anymore. Oh, no, it'll do stuff. I just think the Vengeful Mothman doesn't have the best perception compared to the other ones. Or at least not regular Mothman, for sure. Okay, we have this Blood Eagle. Okay. This guy. Oh, no. But, again, now in a good position for this, so... There we go. And rotate. Boom. Sweet. Working on that. Working on that. I have one more shot on my camera roll. Do I have actual space on my... It's like, you didn't get any of those shots. Yes, dude. Look at that one, though. Mothman in there. Okay, I'm digging that. Oh, this one could have been cool. I think that this one wasn't... I should have worked on this one a little bit better. I should have backed off. That's kind of a bummer. Okay, let's do one more if we can merv one more guy. And then I'm not even going to... This Mothman's been so nice to us. I'm not even gonna murder this thing. I'm not. I'm just not gonna do it. Okay, ooh, corpse right there. So if I blast him down in this spot, he might just kind of like launch up and ideally kind of like fall back down, like right kind of in front of him. This is what I would... Shit, he went a little too far. Yeah, he went a little too far that way, but that's okay. I'm not going to take that shot yet. I'm very surprised I've remained in caution for a lot of these grenades. We got that guy, too. Is that the same guy? I think the one guy went up there. Let's get this guy over the top, and then he'll launch right towards the sunrise. Which is obviously not... the lighting effect is not synchronized with the actual sun sprite, as is to happen. on the regular. I'm hoping maybe we get a ball of the sun coming up over that hill in a second. Let's wait for that. If that pops up, I just feel like that body has a very good potential for flying that direction and maybe getting over that horizon, and maybe we get to see that sun rising as well. Could happen. For now, though, we can sip beer. Although I don't want to lose these beautiful sunrise colors if that sun doesn't end up rising. Oh, there it is. Oh, I see it. Oh, look at that, dude. Okay. Okay. Hold my beer. If this guy flies in the right direction, that could be so freaking rad. Are they gone? No, they're right here. Okay. Right next to the coffin box. Fuck, did they get caught up on all this shit? No, where the fuck did they go? Hold my beer. Paul, you didn't do shit, so what the fuck are you talking about? What if it was like, he like fell right into place? Look at that shot though. Hang on, dude. Regardless of a body in flight or not, around this thing, I love that shot. Also, did I just have quick hands just procced on my camera? That was kind of cool. We have that guy. Hang on, let's do one. How many times do I say hang on in the stream? Who knows? This shot's bullshit. We can delete that. I absolutely love that shot, so I'm keeping that one for now. This one really didn't work out. I feel like this one wasn't as cool as I thought it could be. This one, Mothman's turned away, not even a good pose, but I'm going to save it because we're only going to take like one more shot. Oh, wait, dude. Hang on. I really should have crafted a little bit more film earlier. What was I thinking? Also, and put some in my store for sale. What was I thinking? It's okay. It's okay. Oh, that sun's still there, dude. Sun's still there. Guy's still there. Come on, bro. Just pop up. Pop up right in the perfect spot for me. Is that a different guy? There's a couple bodies here. That's actually a good thing. They're getting caught up on the building. There we go. There we go. Oh, that was so cool. Oh, I almost liked that he was on the opposite side from where the sun was rising, and the clouds look beautiful. Oh my goodness. Halloween Miracle Part 2. If you are unfamiliar, the first time I got a moon shot, a moon silhouette, was Halloween stream last year. Let's try for another interesting. Dude, this body really wants to be a part of the vibe. He's like, I'm gonna be bouncing around, just gonna fly around this whole little zone. Oh! Ooh, even better, now he's over here. Maybe. I'm gonna throw it right between this little stable look-like thing. There we go. Another opportunity, maybe? No. Well, maybe. Well, we got that. That actually isn't too bad. Not facing the right direction to get that beautiful sunset, but I'll take it. And then how many more shots do we have on the roll here? one more photo. Let's try to get Mothman doing something cool in front of that sun rising. Attack me. Attack me. Attaboy, dude. Yeah. Ooh. I think I had too much blood on my lens, but that was a good last shot. Oh, wait. Ooh. I was actually going to let that thing live, but that's okay. You'll be back. Luckily, it's a video game. Okay. That was a really cool way to end the stream, so I'm very happy that happened. Got torn Mothman wing. All the way from West Virginia. Okay, now... true fashion, in true Mosey Hinton fashion, the most interesting shit happened in the last 30 minutes. Of course. Of course. But yeah, that's perfect, dude. That was so perfect. I got a couple shots right there that I've been thinking about for a long time. So proud. Ooh, I got rid of the Mothman wing, but whatever. I think you have to. I was thinking about collecting that and selling it because there is a challenge where you have to collect one of those, and so I thought I might sell it to somebody who hasn't got one yet, but I think you have to collect it from a Mothman corpse. I don't think you can get it from a drop, another character's drop. Okay, that was sweet. I want to say that saved the stream from having nothing but uninteresting photos being taken. But let's do a quick review. Well, first of all, I'm gonna sip on that beer because that was incredible. Thank y'all for hanging out and being a part of that.
Johnny boy.
Thank you, Gary. I do wish I came up here though to get a shot. Now I'm looking at this view and this looks really cool. I guess the Mothman would have been pretty low onto the frame, but this perspective is that's actually a really cool spot. I got to remember this spot because the sun comes up right over those hills in the distance. So something like that could have been cool. Good to keep in mind. Mental note. Make a mental note of this position. All right, let's do final photo review, and then I'm going to go take my celebratory shot of vodka. And eat some food. I'm really hungry. Actually, I might order some delivery tonight, especially since that just happened. Feeling saucy now that that has happened. Anyway, we remodeled our camera store into a bit of a haunted mansion type vibe. This shot's kind of bullshit. That's actually kind of a shitty picture of myself. But you know what? It was obligatory self-portrait, so what do you want from me? We got it set up, and that's just half the battle. Okay shot. This is a pretty mediocre one. Look at this. Clouds are pretty boring. There's a tiniest bit of a tree branch in the just below that cultist's right leg. Follow that leg down, you're gonna find a disgusting tiny tree branch. Not into it. I do very much like this shot. This is a very good creepy Halloween type of vibe. Although I do wish that it was just that single barren tree and we omitted some of those other tree branches, or if I had zoomed out a little bit more and had those part of the composition. That tall tree I wasn't going to frame out. That was going to be impossible. But look at that pose on that guy. That's a great pose. And the way that the moon is situated right between the hand and the leg, I'm into that. Unfortunately, the sky is very dull and devoid of any kind of interesting detail. If the stars were shining bright here, man, that shot could have been much better. But I'm still stoked on it for several other reasons. This one, same thing though. Drab sky. This one also could have felt pretty good if the sky had some detail, but there's nothing in there. It's just a very dull starless sky, and I'm not into that. The moon looks okay, and I kind of like the light emanating from around the moon. That kind of makes up for it. Maybe, I think this picture would feel a lot better if we rotated it 90 degrees. So it was a vertical image, portrait orientation. Maybe that could feel kind of cool, but it doesn't feel right, I think, because of the body's orientation itself. But you know what, whatever. It's still a cool shot. Really love this portrait, actually, of this cultist. This is really cool. I think what's really making it is the light coming from his flaming pitchfork, and that is balancing really well with that little candle on that stump on that bottom right side. Fairly well balanced, and the color here is beautiful. Good contrast, good detail. Again, though, if there was a starry night sky behind him, or at least some more densely detailed cloud cover, it could have looked even better, but we did this very quickly, so you know what? I'm stoked on it. I'm still stoked. The color looks great. The color overall looks beautiful. Also, that pose is brilliant. Really, I'm actually very excited that it's a ghoul, not a standard humanoid enemy, or standard human, irradiated human, rather. Still cool. Love that portrait. We got this one with those red eyes glowing above the bonfire, which, again, that's the first time I've ever noticed that. And it looks like there's like some other kind of a haloing effect around those big red orbs. And maybe it's an entire Mothman image and we just can't see it because it's getting so obscured by all that other junk. But I'd love to see what that's supposed to be. And I could also be reading into that way too much, and maybe that's just some kind of a weird glitch, and it should just be like a lens flare that got like deformed or like disassociated with the light source that's supposed to be flaring it somehow or something. I don't know. But first time I've noticed that, and I'm now going to check when I do find a Mothman at one of these Mothman locations. I'm going to see if all the bonfires have those red glowing eyes above them, and if that is something that's supposed to signal you to know that the Mothman is there. Kind of cool. Shot these shots, which I've taken very similar pictures to this. It's nice that I got them in camera on my actual ProSnap rather than in the photo mode, which is how I've only really shot these Mothman encounters. So I'm stoked we got a couple similar images to that, because now I can clip those, you understand? I can clip some of those shots. There's our Mothman with the moon. I love that I got a good Mothman and moon shot. Couple of those. This wide's okay. The moon should be closer to the horizon, and I would have preferred to tilt down maybe a little bit, although then we would have lost the Milky Way up there, so still pretty sweet. A couple different variants of that. This one's kind of bullshit. The Mothman's turned away from us, and the sky got a little bit too light. Not the best pose on that body either, so let's just delete that one now. I do need to make some room so I can shoot some photos when we're off the stream, because I can't really take any more photos if I got a full camera roll, and I do shoot some stuff while I'm off the stream. Not too much. I do like to save a lot of my camera roll space for our Fauxtography Fridays, but it's good to have some. In fact, here's what we're gonna do. Let's see. Since we have like a couple of the exact same, like these two, we can delete like one of these. The second shot I panned over to get that bonfire in the frame, but actually I think that weakened the overall composition. I think I like it better when I just have the totem on the bottom right and the Mothman on the left side, rather than bonfire, creating another bright spot on that bottom left or the bottom right side that doesn't really need to be there. So I'll delete this one, save the one without that. Love these shots of the bodies flying around the Mothman. This one particularly, this one's really nice. I'm really into that one. I got a couple of those. And then our last shot. Oh, I wish there wasn't blood on the lens here. That's actually a really cool shot with that sun just rising up. I also like how the wings of the Mothman are actually translucent like that. And you can see the difference in the lighting hitting that left wing versus the wing that's in full shadow. That's really cool. You can see the veins going through the wing, which is, it's exactly how it would be in real life. Looking at a bat wing, you can definitely see veins. That fleshy wing usually has some veins going through it, right? I love that shot. Thank you, Ignorant. Thank you. This shot, I think the only thing I would have preferred would have been this at nighttime, and then obviously the non-bloody lens. And was that and then that was the last shot we took, dude. And now, okay, I have 2 shots on my roll, so that's okay. At least I can take something. You know, this shot's boring enough that I think I can just delete this one. I'll delete this one right now. Not the best pose in the world. We'll delete that. I like that one. This one's pretty boring. We can delete that. I just didn't want to edit too much because I like to do my review and edit next week when I've had time to contemplate on these captures. And I can delete the self-portrait shot, in all honesty. It's not the best. I should have stood in the doorway of the shop. That's what I should have done. Delete that one. Now I have 5 shots I can take. So ProSnap pick of the day. It's gotta be one of these Mothman shots. Bottom line, and while it's tempting to choose one of these shots with the Mothman and the moon in the frame, I think this one's my favorite. Sunrise with the cultist in flight on that left side with the Mothman just kind of chilling on the rock. Because those are so difficult to achieve. Thank you, Gary. Thank you. I think I'll say it's this one, ProSnap pick of the day. I've been meaning to get a shot like this for a long time, and it has never happened, and I finally achieved it. Also, the color in the sky is absolutely beautiful. The clouds look good. I'm actually lucky that the lighting effect is offset from where the sun is actually on the horizon like that, or near the horizon. Because if the lighting effects were matched up, all you would have is like a really blown out sky around that sun orb, and this allows it to really stand out. So I'm into that. And then obviously the complexity of having a body in flight around a Mothman like that. I'm into it. 10 Todds. Yeah, dude. Okay. And yes, that's correct, Ignorant. It is exactly 10 tonight's episode. I'll just do this now. 10. Wait. Whoa. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 Todd Howards. I'll rate the stream right now. Tonight's stream was 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 Todds. And that ain't bad. You know what I mean? What else have I got going on? Let me see if I can AFK anything while I wrap up. Breach and clear. I can AFK breach and clear really quick. Hang on. I could, well, if there's enough people that test your metal, I could AFK that as well, but I don't want to be an asshole and
attention. Possible agitator present.
not be part of what's happening.
Location must be
unless there's like, no, see, it's not even, were people even doing it? Nobody even did it. Oof. I think I'm on like a dead server. That's the problem. How many public teams? Only one public team. If you're on a server and there's like one public team and nobody's doing the public events, it's usually a pretty good indication that it's a dead server. And most likely it is very likely that if I quit or if enough people quit the server, it'll probably shut the server down. That might be the thing. It might not be introducing. I'm not sure how this works, but after a certain point, it won't allow anybody else to join the server. And then once it gets to a certain amount of people on the server, it will close the server for maintenance, or that's what they say, it's for maintenance. I have no idea how any of that works. I am not sure. Sup, Mothman. Sup, Mole Miner. Mole Miner. Dude, let's see if we can fly a Mole Miner really quick with my chainsaw. Get him to pop out of the ground. This is how you dig out a Mole Miner. Gotcha. Ooh, and you gave me a miner's key. I'll take that. Look at that Mole Miner go. Uh-oh. Raider Thief. That was weird. Okay, one more kill. Clear on the enemy hostiles here. What's up, dude? Jambalaya, dude. Did he go up? I guess these guys are too rotund to fly very well. Yeah, safe distance, aka on top of this crane type mechanism up here. This is my safe space. Ugh, fine. I'll just stay right here. It doesn't matter. I'm fine. I'm high enough. All good. All good, motherload. Okay. Okay. Holy goodness. Dude, that last... It's actually pretty incredible how often that does happen, where there's like nothing that really goes on until the last 20 or 30 minutes, and then we get some real magical stuff. Because that was very rare. Everything we just did in those past 30 minutes was from my experience, very rare occurrences. So I'm very, very happy. That's why we got 10 Howards tonight, you know? And it's special because it's our Halloween special stream. I didn't call it that this year. Last year I called it our Halloween special. But it's just a Freaky Friday Fallout photography stream, you know? Either way, I hope that was fun and exciting for you as much as it was for me, because that, again, those last 20 minutes, 30 minutes were like, very happy I decided to stick around. So yeah, thank you all for hanging out and being a part of that. I hope it was well worth your time. It's going to be Halloween on Monday, so I know everybody's probably going to be doing their Halloween spectacular stuff over the weekend, and I would trust that everybody's going to stay safe, have some fun, be responsible for yourselves. Don't do anything silly, don't do anything dangerous, but definitely enjoy yourself to the fullest potential within the law of the land, of course. So cheers. Happy Halloween, everybody. I really hope everybody enjoys themselves. Ooh. Should I just finish this beer? I guess I should just finish the beer. I'm a slow drinker. I'm a slow eater. It's just the way I am. I'm not gonna finish that. We'll be here for another 10 minutes. But trust that I will finish that, and that it's like cheers that we're finishing it together. Let's do some socials. Siles. Come on, buddy. Come on, dude. All that beer, man. If you want to see any of the previous streams, check out YouTube, because you can watch all of our past exploits, photographic exploits on YouTube. And every time we do one of these streams, we're building on what we want to say about the photography in this particularly this particular piece of media, this particularly media. And eventually we will have a photography in Fallout 76 video up on YouTube. So if what we're doing here interests you and that sounds like some pretty cool stuff to check out and you want to hear what we have to say about it, YouTube is a good place to keep an eye on, as well as short clips going up there. So if you want to just watch nice little bite-sized snippets, the best shots that we've taken on each stream into little clips, that's where you can find those as well. Same with TikTok. TikTok is just a mirror image of the short form content from both the, or exact same thing as is on the YouTube. So if you want to just watch short form stuff and like long form is not your thing at all, obviously TikTok is probably the place for you to go. Although they're always upping the small time frame that they have for video clips. They're always increasing those time frames, and it's not going to surprise me when TikTok just becomes a YouTube competitor in terms of all of their content. Who knows? Both are doing streaming now. The only difference is that I think YouTube just has no limit to the length of time that you can have videos run, where TikTok does still have that, is it 15 minutes or 10-minute restriction? Either way, both are great spots to see our clips from each stream. We also have a really simplistic, very simplistic, in its infancy website for this game particularly, ProSnapCameraClub.com. Currently, it's just a couple of the shots that I've taken from like the very old shots. In fact, I should at least update that with some new shots. That's going to be the first thing I do. But I have a lot of plans for that website if things go well. Hopefully, eventually, you'll be able to join the ProSnap Camera Club in some kind of fashion. Maybe get like a welcoming kit with some stickers. I do really want to build the ProSnap Camera Club stickers that are on the back of the camera. Where's the camera? Where's our camera? We have these sweet little ProSnap Camera Club stickers in mind, which I designed and invented, of course. I know that they're here in this game, but I designed them. No, I know that there's a recreation of this item from the game, but I didn't mention this earlier, but this is a real camera that they based the camera item off of. No, thank you, Gary. Yeah, exactly. I'm banned for taking credit for other people's work. But eventually we're going to customize the real Argus camera that I own to look similar to the in-game camera item, the ProSnap Camera Deluxe. And one of those elements that we'd like to add to my real-life camera is that sticker, and that would be probably one of the coolest things I could offer if we do what I would imagine if you join the ProSnap Camera Club. You'll probably end up getting like a couple of those ProSnap Camera Club stickers, maybe like a postcard or two of the printed images that we've taken in game. That's something we've been talking about for a while. And like a welcoming card or something like that. Anyway, eventually we hope to have the ability to like sign up for the ProSnap Camera Club postcards. Yeah, exactly, dude. How long have we been talking about that? You guys have been suggesting that. My friends have been suggesting that to me for a very long time, and I do intend to make that happen. But you know, it's a slow process here. But anyway, those Camera Club stickers will be hopefully available eventually on the ProSnap Camera Club website, or at least that will be one area you can access those items, maybe. But for now, again, it's just a stream of the images that we've taken, some of the previous images that we've taken on the stream. Also, we have a really cool group of people on Discord that love photography, love gaming, love creativity in general, and would love to see your photographic work. If you've had any awesome experiences taking photos in games, one thing I'm very interested in is what games other people love to shoot photos in. If you have any good recommendations for games we can shoot photos in, let me know. If you have any cool photos you've taken in a game of your choice, share it with us on the Discord, or if you have any real photos you've taken in real life and you'd like to share those with people that love photography, I'd love to see your work. So check that out. Or if you just want to stay up to date and in touch with what we're doing here in the dark room, also a good place to check out. I always say this though, I'm very bad. I'm just getting started doing all this stuff, and I'm honestly, I've never been a big social media dude, so I'm trying to get used to the whole workflow and checking in and being in touch and all that kind of stuff. And I'm really bad with it still. Slowly getting better, but it's going to take me a while to really get down my scheduling of all this stuff. So please just forgive me if I miss anything. If you post something and it's not seen or not reacted to as quickly as you might have hoped, just give me a break. You know, I'm only human. You know, I'm doing my best here. And I really do appreciate everybody for all your love and support, and every post that everybody makes on the Discord and everything that everybody's sharing. Very heartwarming and influential, and really, this is the reason I'm here. I would, if nobody else, if nobody was posting stuff on the Discord, if nobody was showing up to the streams, I probably would not be doing this, obviously, because I would know that nobody's interested in this type of content. But you know, y'all give me hope that this actually does have some interest to other people. So thank you all for all your love and support. What else have we got? I think that's about it. Again, it is going to be Halloween. So please enjoy your weekend safely and responsibly. Have a lot of fun. The one rule is have two rules. Have fun, but be responsible. Just be safe. Have a lot of fun. Enjoy every second of your life, because you deserve it. You deserve to have a very fun weekend. You deserve to get dressed up and go out and have some fun. Again, I'm in my Marty McFly Back to the Future costume. Maybe I'll share some pictures when I get together with my girlfriend. My girlfriend actually, unfortunately, did get... I hope I'm not doxing her. She's not feeling very well tonight. I'll tell you that much. And we had some hopes to do stuff this weekend, but it does not seem like that's going to happen with the way she's feeling. And I'm really hoping that I do not catch whatever it is that my girlfriend has. So I might not be doing anything this weekend myself, but if all goes well, maybe I'll get to see some friends and have some fun. So I hope everybody else gets to do that as well. Thank you all for coming and hanging out. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate all the love and support. Really appreciate y'all being here. Take care. Take pictures. Don't lose your dinosaur. And I'll see you. The next scheduled stream will be Thursday next week, but maybe I'll get my act together. I might actually do something on Monday, since it will be Halloween proper. Maybe I'll do like a fun, maybe we'll just like mess around like a Meltdown Monday. Just melt fools and trick or treat in Fallout and do some fun stuff in our costume. Maybe not on camera. A lot of those Meltdown streams and those off-brand streams, I don't mind doing those outside the darkroom, and I can also do those from my girlfriend's house, which is great. So I don't have to be tied down to the darkroom necessarily. But only promise I can make will be Thursday and Friday next week. Other than that, it's all extra. But either way, hope to see y'all soon. Please enjoy your evening. Please be safe. Please be responsible. Don't lose your dinosaur. Take pictures. All that stuff. We rated the stream, which was 10 Todd Howards. And then I'll just throw a thnack at you. Thnack you all. Really appreciate all the love and support, everybody. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your weekend. Peace.